When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
If you ranch or farm, you've all lost them at one time or another. I'm talking about rake teeth. Your John Deere dealer, Grossenberg Implement, knows how important they are this time of year as you're raking those corn stalks together to bale or getting ready for next year's hay crop. So this week, Grossenberg Implement is offering an 8% discount on all rake teeth. Fix those worn out teeth on your hay rake now and save only at Grossenberg Implement locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you. at Farm Credit Services of America.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierce, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. All available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
No need to be afraid of all those upcoming holiday expenses. Oahe Federal Credit Union's holiday loan special is back. Borrow up to $1,500 for 12 months at 7% APR. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where we treat you like you own the place because you do.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota Union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision, but C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong, because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is fourth generation family owned and operated.
This is the Bank West pregame show on KGFX, Stanley County and Lemmon McIntosh in high school football tonight at Ole Williamson Field. Let's take a moment to tell you what else is happening in Central South Dakota high school football. The Pierre Governors are doing something tonight they haven't had to do for a couple of years, and that's try to rebound after a loss. They lost last week to Brandon Valley, saw that 20-game winning streak end. Well, tonight they're hosting an improved Huron Tiger team at Hollister Field at Phil Trotner Stadium. Pierre at 5-1. Huron is at 3-3. That game, of course, is on River 92.7, the official voice of the Pierre Governors. In 11A, the Chamberlain Cubs are at home tonight. 3-3. They stayed at number 7 in the C point standings. Tough test awaits them tonight as they meet the Del Rapids Warriors. Unbeaten at 6-0. Big game for the Cubs next week, next Friday night in Millbank. 11B, this is the bye week for Miller Highmore Herald at 2-5. Their playoff prospects probably gone. They will play next Friday at Trip Delmont, Armour, Andes, Central Dakota Christian. That'll be in Lake Andes. The top-ranked team in 11B and the number one team of the C point standings, the Winter Warriors at 6-0. They're in Hartford tonight to play the number one team in 11A. That's West Central. Mulbridge Pollock, their playoffs hopes probably gone too, unless possibly they could pull off an upset of Wagner tomorrow That's in Mobridge, and that's 1:30 tomorrow afternoon on Star 99. The Tigers are 2-4. 9AA, the return to play for White River after their bye week. Tigers now 13th in the seed point standings, and they play tonight at New Underwood. Platte Geddes, who's tied with Stanley County for second in the seed point standings at 9AA. The Black Panthers have won 5 in a row, and they play at Coleman Egan tonight. Kimball White Lake plays at Wall. 9A. Lyman Raiders, number 5 in the seed point standings. They're in Oneida to meet Sully Buttes, who could use a win. That's on 94.5, 100.5 KPLO. Chargers are 2-4. Scotties of Phillip are 6-0 for the first time since 2014. Third in the seed point standings in 9A. They're at home tonight to Newell. 9B, Jones County at 2-5, playing at Bennett County. Kadoka area, even though they're just 1-5, they're 9th in the seed point standings, and the Cougars are playing at Faith. And, of course, that's where Stanley County will be next Friday. Potter County is playing Harriet-Selby area in Harriet. That's 100.7 KMLO. Battlers stand at 2-4, and Harriet-Selby area is at 5-2. And in All Nations Class B play, Lower Brule in a game that should be finishing now, hosting Marty in Lower Brule. The Sioux are at 3-1. Crow Creek not playing this week. They play at Lower Brule on Thursday. It's the Bank West pregame on KGFX. Stanley County and Lemmon McIntosh coming up on Willie Williamson Field. And next, our keys to success begin with Josh Anderson, the head coach of the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys, in 2 minutes on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Bank West pregame continues here on KGFX. Stanley County and Lemmon McIntosh and Ole Williamson Field. Our keys to success begin with the head coach of the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys, and that's Josh Anderson. Well, we visit with Josh Anderson, but he will not be with the team, but for a very good reason. He and his wife are actually adopting a baby. So, Coach, congratulations on that. That's just a wonderful circumstance.
Thank you. It's hard to be away from the team at this time, but knowing that, I briefed them on the situation ahead of time, and that they've been tremendously supportive, as well as my staff and our school back at home has been great about this whole situation. It kind of came on quick for us, so we're excited. We've been trying for a couple of years to make something happen, and we finally were able to make it happen. And again, the timing isn't great, but when Mother Nature and the big fella upstairs throws you a curveball, you take it, you go, and I'm thankful that the support staff we have has helped us out and was able to help me make this happen for my family.
Well, football is an important thing, but obviously something like this is the most important thing of all. And you say you've been trying for a long time to make this happen, so that's just wonderful for you. So congratulations again on that. And you have a team that is in a position where right now where you want to be. If things ended, which they don't, but you'd have a home game in the 9B playoffs. So this game and your one with Lemmon, of course, next week, very, very important for your football team.
Yeah, we realize we have two really big football games coming up against two very good opponents. Both of them, I think both of them have one loss on the year. So, that tells you how good a team we're going to be playing. The Stanley County football team is super athletic, and we knew that coming in. And we're excited about the challenges coming up. We've had a good couple weeks. We played Newell, which wasn't a great competition for us, but we were able to get healthy, I guess, in the last couple weeks, and that makes a big difference. I liked where our bye week was. It gave us, like I said, a chance to get healthy with some kids. So we're excited about where we're at. Again, Coach Michael Youthy has done a phenomenal job. So has Coach Scott Clout. They've done a great job of keeping the team focused on the goal at hand. And ultimately, like you said, the goal is to make playoffs and make some noise in the playoffs. And even though we're 3-3, we played a pretty tough schedule. So that has kept us in the PowerPoint situation relatively high. And, even the three games we've lost, all three of those football games, Harry and Selby, we were ahead at halftime. Harding County, we were down by 4 points at halftime is all. And, we just had some misfortunes in both those games in the second half. And the Timber Lake game, we just weren't probably ready we weren't ready where we're at right now. That was the first game of the year. We've made some changes since then, switched a few things up, and I think we're playing pretty good football right now. But overall, we're excited where we're at. I think we're a good football team that can push some people around a little bit, and I think teams maybe will overlook us a little bit, but we're just excited and know we got a couple of really big weeks in front of us to determine if we're going to be at home or if we're going to be on the road for the playoffs.
It's Josh Anderson, the head coach of the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys, not here tonight, but again, for a very good reason. Coach, again, congratulations for that, and best of luck in what should be a good football game against Stanley County.
Thank you, sir.
Really nifty for Coach Anderson and his wife. Coming up, our keys to success continue in the Bank West pregame with Stanley County head coach Max Foltz in 2 minutes on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Bank West pregame continues at Ole Williamson Field. It's homecoming, and Stanley County host Lemmon McIntosh are keys to success now with head coach Max Foth. I thought, you may have thought too, that was going to be a more competitive game with Timberlake than it was, but the reason it wasn't, because once again, A, the defense doing its job, and B, the big starts, with really the exception of the Bonhomme game, the big starts in the first half your team has had. How helpful has that been?
Yeah, it's great. It's one of those things that really allows us to kind of fit our own mentality, and it works really good for us because then we get to decide when we want to throw the football. When you're behind in a game, the defense kind of dictates that you got to play a different style, and we played really well last week, and I thought it was our best offensive game and our best defensive game, and hopefully with more good to come. So, yeah, our defense played outstanding. Our offense was really efficient, and we took advantage of some big plays, and when we had them, and we made them.
This will be a different sort of test for your team tonight. Obviously, Timberlake with a lot of athletes that can throw too, but you stop their running game. As you've seen in Lemmon McIntosh the last couple of years, they've got a good experienced quarterback that you're going to see for the third year in a row that can really throw the football. What about going up against this passing game of theirs?
Yeah, he's terrific. He's got a great arm. He can make all the throws that they ask him to make. He does a really nice job, and he's playing confident like a senior should. He's been in their system for a long time, and they do a lot of really nice stuff at Lemmon. They've got a lot of different formations that are unique to them, and they throw the ball short, they throw the ball long, they'll go intermediate with it. So they make you really cover every blade of grass while you're out there. So our defense, hopefully they're up to the task just like they were a week ago.
Well, it's kind of, some would say old-fashioned these days for an offense to run to set up the pass, but it's still what you're doing. But when you've got not only what Colton has done, but what Barrett has done, and Brock can give you running out of the quarterback slot every now and then you get Bothwell with a speed sweep like you had last week. You can run the ball in all sorts of different ways. So that really sets up other things you want to do.
Yeah, it's so nice at 9-man football. I truly believe we have 4 or 5 guys that can take it the distance from anywhere on the field. I think our speed as a team is elite at our league level. I think our whole team speed is tremendous. And like I said, when you have a bunch of different guys that can score from anywhere on the field, it makes calling offense really easy as a coach. So our boys have done a great job executing our game plans, and we've done a nice job as a staff looking for finding different ways for different people to score. And when you do that, it makes you really hard to defend.
What are the keys for you during a homecoming win?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, like I said before, we want to play as good a defense as we did last week. We want to play, I felt like in the second half last week, we were playing so fast because our guys were so confident. They knew exactly what pictures they were looking at, and they were flying around to the football. And hopefully we've done a good enough job as a staff to kind of free them up again this week and keep that confidence going. And then the biggest thing, like I said before, we want to establish our type of mentality with running the football tonight. Sometimes it's going to be 3 yards in a cloud of dust. And as you mentioned before, we also have the athletes that if Lemmon's not in the right spot, we might be able to take it the distance. So hopefully we can run the ball like we did last week and have a good night.
Thank you again, sir. Good luck.
Thank you.
Coming up, starting lineups on the field from Ole Williamson Field on the Bank West pregame, Stanley County and Lemmon McIntosh. More in 2 minutes on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
If you ranch or farm, you've all lost them at one time or another. I'm talking about rake teeth. Your John Deere dealer, Grossenberg Implement, knows how important they are this time of year as you're raking those corn stalks together to bale or getting ready for next year's hay crop. So this week, Grossenberg Implement is offering an 8% discount on all rake teeth. Fix those worn out teeth on your hay rake now and save only at Grossenberg Implement locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Montana Dakota Utility starting lineup. Stanley County first. Brock Zabe, the senior quarterback, now with 9 touchdowns, 605 yards. Colton Brady is up to 607 yards. And remember, that's in just 3 games of play. Cash Richardson, the fullback, Barrett Schweitzer will be used as a wing and a running back, too. And receivers available include Ryland Shrake, Brendan Bothwell, Blaze Frost, Paxton, Neil Cuborn, Hayden Grogo, Case Colda, Noah Baldwin in the interior line. And Colda has been so good on both sides of the ball. The MDU Stanley County starting lineup. How about the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys? We'll tell you about theirs in 30 seconds here on KGFX. The senior quarterback for Lemmon McIntosh is Sawyer Thompson, a third-year starter, 7 touchdown passes and only 1 interception this season, and he's rushed for 2 scores. Sophomore Brady Molman with 2 touchdowns in the backfield, along with Blair Ham, a junior. Our wideout Nathan Penfield, a junior, has 5 receptions. Tight ends Logan Dreisky, who has 4 touchdown catches and 18 total catches, and Arliss Yaloweiser. And in the interior on the line, Emmett Mayer, Jacobson Sala, and Sam Weissar for the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys. Again, Josh Anderson not here, their head coach. The Michael Ute you referred to in our interview, the very same Michael Ute who was until this past summer the athletic director in Lyman. So he's helping run the team. And, of course, Max Boak, the head coach of the Stanley County Buffaloes. And those on the MDU starting lineups. Montana Dakota Utilities in the community to serve. Now, our Law on the Field brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. We'll introduce the officials in 30 seconds on KGFX.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Steve Rounds, the referee, leading this group. Matt Rounds is the umpire. Greg Wisloff is the head linesman. Mark Gavey, the line judge. Chad Urich is the back judge. The Law on the Field brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. We are not too far from our Dakota Martin Fort Pier opening kickoff, so we'll hear from those good folks and get this one started in 30 seconds on KGFX.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
Continuing to conduct the coin toss right now. Stanley County in their home purple tops, gold pants, purple and white piping on the sides of those pants with the white helmet with the buffalo on the side. And for Lemmon McIntosh, their school colors are blue and white, mostly white, topped with some blue piping on the shoulders and blue numerals, a little bit darker blue trim. Now, Lemmon McIntosh won the toss, and they decided to receive. So we'll see this offense, and as we've seen the last couple of years up in Lemmon, it can be a pretty wide-open offense, especially for 9-man football. And so Eric Thompson's a pretty good athlete, so he and his teammates will have the chance to go first, and we'll see what this outstanding Stanley County defense can do. They just kept getting after the quarterback they have all year. 17 sacks now for the Buffs this season.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. 1060 KTFX Pierre. Rebroadcasting on K276GT. 103.1 FM Fort Pierre. Leave sooner, drive slower, live longer.
Aaron Cantu will kick off for Stanley County. Ham, Hiroshi Picklesheimer wait back at about their 6-yard line. Cantu, of course, has had his share of touchbacks this season, 12 of them. We hope you enjoy the action. Remember, watch it at the KGFX page at drgnews.com and the DRG News app, brought to you by Bauman Lumber. Stanley County from left to right in purple and in mostly white with some blue. Lemmon McIntosh from right to left. And Aaron Cantu awaits the signal. He is given it by Steve Rounds. And it's homecoming football, a big night as Stanley County looks to go 6-1. Shorter kick running up on it is Hammond dropped it. It is 14. It's loose. Stanley County had a hand on it for a moment. It is loose at the 25-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh. And the Cowboys might have fallen on it. Oh, boy, Cantu nearly had that football. But it's Lemmon McIntosh who recovers with Brady Molman. Ooh, Stanley County almost had
first and 10 at their 26-yard line.
An enormous break to begin this game. My goodness, that ball was loose for a moment, but it was recovered by Lemmon McIntosh, and they start from, call it their 26, outside their 26, first and 10. Sawyer Thompson, the senior quarterback, Nathan Penfield, a wide man to the right, and they run out of the I. Don't remember seeing this type of formation from them. Ham with the first carry. Across the 25 down to about the 30. Not a bad first down gain for Brady. And they'll give him 3, in fact, to the 29. Landon Boehm in on the play. It'll make it 2nd down and 7 for Stanley County. They have run the ball a little bit more this year than they have in the last couple of years. Again, coming off a couple of wins in a row, they're 3-3 and an 8th in the 9BC point standings. And they're 2nd and 7 from right to left on the right hash at their 29. And again, another off-tackle play as they just go right up the middle again. This time it is Brady Molman. It was Aaron Cantu finally to bring him in, but the gain all the way out to just outside the 35-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh. That's for 6. So that makes it 3rd down, about 1.5 yards. Lemmon McIntosh 39% on 3rd down this season. And going around right end is the quarterback, Thompson. He needs his 36 for the first down.
With the carry,
did he come forward enough? No, he's about 1/2 yard short. So Thompson with a keeper. Another play by Aaron Cantu. It is 4th down and about 1/2 yard, and Michael Udy and Scott Rel, they're going to keep the offense on the field. An interesting decision, or well, they're going to have the officials measure this. This is very close. Thompson tried to stretch that ball out. They need just about to the 36-yard line, their own 36 for a first down. Clock frozen at 10:29 in the first quarter here at Ole Williamson Field, just underway. No score, Stanley County and Lemmon McIntosh. And the Buffs know a win tonight would probably assure them of being at home a little less than 2 weeks from now in the first round of the 9AA playoffs. They will stretch the chains, and it's short, not by a lot. 6 inches, maybe 9. It's not much. It's less than. It's a lot less than 1 yard. It's less than a foot. So Thompson on that 3rd down and about 1.5 yards just tried the little sneak and cut around left end. Well, the offense is back on the field. So a chance here taken by Lemmon McIntosh in their own territory. 10:25 in the first quarter, no score. Fourth down, less than a foot for Lemmon McIntosh outside their own 35. Thompson under center. Here come the Buffs. They're trying to draw him offside, and somebody might have come across. Yes. Boy, that has happened to Stanley County, I don't know, 4 or 5 times this year. And a few of those occasions,
against the Buffalo,
that has given
Cowboys a first down at their 41.
the opponent a first down, and it does here to their 41. Lemmon McIntosh with their first down. It comes by a penalty. Thompson under center. A pitch to Ham. 40-45. Runs over Landon Bain. He's down to his 49. Good hard run by Blair Ham. Bain gets treaded for the tackle, but Ham really put his shoulder into him and gained 8 yards. So Lemmon McIntosh running the ball well to begin this game on this first drive, which started at their 26. Now they're at their 49, 2nd and 2. A little over 2 minutes into the game at Ole Williamson Field. 54 degrees as this game starts. We were complaining about triple-digit heat about 2 months ago. I'm not complaining now. Thompson under center with a handoff that goes to Moman through right guard. First down. He is all the way into Stanley County's territory at around the 45.
Brought down by Baldwin and Bain.
Baldwin was in on that play, but gets to the 44-yard line of Stanley County and a first down. And Lemmon McIntosh, not as big a line as they had last year, but Mars 215 in the interior, Weissart's 218, Sansala's 200, and doing the job so far. 1st and 10, Lemmon McIntosh from right to left, right hash at Stanley County's 44. Run out of the eye again. It's to the deep man Ham at left guard to the 40-yard line of Stanley County.
Ham with the carry, brought down
where
by Colda.
Trace Colda was able to bring him in along with Aaron Cantu. But 4 more yards. In fact, every play in this drive has been a running play so far for Lemmon McIntosh. They're 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line of Stanley County. 8:40 in the first quarter and the clock runs. And, yeah, Lemmon McIntosh starting how they want to, keeping Stanley County's offense off the field, but doing something that no one's done in a few weeks and pushing the SC defense around a little bit. No wideouts here, and a slot to the right is Penfield, and they pitch it back to Ham. 40-38. Colt is there to bring him down immediately, along with Noah Baldwin.
Ham with the carry, brought down by Baldwin and others.
But he still did gain just about 2, just outside the Stanley County 38, making it 3rd and 4. Lemmon McIntosh didn't make it on 3rd down earlier. And remember, on 4th down, they have the offside penalty to give them their first down. They've had another since then. 7:45 in the first, no score. Penfield again is a slot to the right. 3rd and 4, Stanley County's 38. Thompson under center. Fakes the pitch, rolls left, 40-35. And Baldwin is able to bring him down there. Faking that pitch again is Thompson. Baldwin stopped him, spot him at the 36 actually for a gain of 2. And you know that if Lemmon McIntosh was going to go for it in their own end of the field, they certainly will here at Stanley County's 36. They need a couple of yards on 4th and 2. Three-man front as Penfield. They line up in the left hash, is wide to the left, the short side. Run out of the eye. Thompson under center. Not much time to snap it. They're trying to draw Stanley County offside again. They pitch it to Ham, right guard. First down, 33, 31-yard line. As Ham continues to do good business on this opening drive. Rylan Shrake was in on the play, along with Paxton Deal, but a 3rd first down on this first drive of the night for Lemmon McIntosh are at Stanley County's 31. They have taken just about 5.5 minutes. Still no score. This will be the 10th play of this drive, and they haven't even pretended like they're going to put the football in the air yet. And no wideouts this time, and they're taking a lot of time before they snap the ball. Fake to Ham. Now Thompson is looking to throw. He is chased. A little screen on a safety valve to Ham. Brought down at the 30 near the 29 for a modest gain. That was absolutely the last option.
Thompson's pass
As Thompson
to Ham, brought down
completed
by Cantu.
his first pass of the game. Aaron Cantu made the stop. The gain is to the 28-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, have been asked to announce that a vehicle needs to be moved
of Stanley County. It is 2nd down and 7.
License plates W.
No score, but over half of the first quarter's already gone.
On the other side, on the west side of
The
that
junior Nathan
building over
Penfield
there,
lines
near
up
the fire
wide to the
lane.
right, and the slot to the left is Brady Molman. The
move.
left is the wide side of the field. They line up at the right hash. 2nd and 7 at Stanley County's 28. Now Molman is sent in motion. Snap to Thompson, handed to Ham, and a little counter play. Outside, right side, 25 near the 20. Looks like he has another first down
Ham
near
with
the Stanley
carry,
County
brought down
bench.
by Richardson.
Cash Richardson finally there to bring him in. They're going to say his knee was down instead at around the 22-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and about a yard. Now down to 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Lemmon McIntosh on the game's opening drive that started at their 26. Now they're at Stanley County's 22. This will be the 12th play. They've run on 10 of the first 11. And you would imagine they will here on 3rd and 1 at SC's 22, except, let's see, they have Penfield and Molman wide to the short side. That's the right. And Thompson's in the pistol. And they do run with the man in motion. That is Ham, and his progress is stopped, but he did make it, it appears, to the 24, a first
Ham
down.
with the carry, stopped by Zabe.
Brock Zabe able to stop him, and in fact, he made it all the way to
1st and 10 at the Buffalo 18.
18-yard line for 4 more. What a drive by Lemmon McIntosh. No score, but now they have taken 7.5 minutes, just under 4.5 left in the first quarter. And they are taking their sweet time and trying to really slow the pace of this game down and doing pretty nicely. Penfield is wide to the right. 1st and 10, Stanley County's 18. Thompson under center. Pitch to Ham. He's wrapped up right away by Q Bourne for a loss.
Ham with the carry, brought down by Bourne.
Back near the 20, and there's the first one that goes for a loss, and a good play by Q Bourne. Loss of 2, back to the Stanley County 20, makes it 2nd down and 12. Ham had taken one step forward when Q Bourne, the sophomore, wrapped him up. Y-man to the left, that's Picklesheimer. He's in motion to the right. And they hand it to Picklesheimer, trying to run around Chunny, 15, inside the 10 and out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for Lemmon McIntosh. Picklesheimer was the man in motion, and they did the sweep to Hiroshi. And he gained it all the way down
with the carry, brought down by Zay.
to the 8-yard line, which is right where they need it. First down and goal, and Stanley County's going to put a stop to this with a timeout. Wow, what a drive by Lemmon McIntosh. An Integra timeout. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative today. We'll take 30 with 3:30 left in the first quarter. No score still between Lemmon McIntosh and Stanley County. Back in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
Up to now, this is an 8.5 minute drive for Lemmon McIntosh. They've run 14 plays. 13 of them have been on the ground. Now they're first and goal at Stanley County's 8 after that 12-yard sweep by Hiroshi Picklesheimer. What a start for Lemmon McIntosh. Buffs went to Lemmon the last couple of years and won.
Well, fans, just a reminder, tomorrow volleyball here, triangular.
27-8 2 years ago.
First game starts
34-14 last year in a game the Buffs needed. Had they lost that game, they probably would not have made the postseason a year ago. Penfield and Molman are wide to the right. First and goal for Lemmon McIntosh as play resumes at Stanley County's 8. Thompson's in the pistol. Sawyer Thompson, the third-year starter, senior quarterback. Bad snap. Thompson's able to fall on it. That ball was loose again. Thompson was able, however, to fall on it, and that'll make it second down and goal for Lemmon McIntosh. Back at their 10-yard line. A loss of 2 on that play. So a little bit of a muff on the opening kickoff. Lemmon McIntosh kept it. And they keep it after that fumble. Second down and goal, they Stanley County 10. 2:55 in the first quarter, no score. Stanley County hasn't had the football yet. Thompson under center now with no wideouts. Wing to the left, handed and not going much of anywhere is the running back. And
Molman with the carry.
That was Molman.
Timeout.
Did gain a yard back to around the 9, and a Lemmon McIntosh player is not up yet. So they've stopped play with 2:28 left in the first quarter. We'll take an Agtegra timeout. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. Still no score. Lemmon McIntosh still driving, and we return in 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Well, with Stanley County that wanted to do, in a lot of instances, maybe 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but it's Lemmon McIntosh that is doing so. But unfortunately, one of their tight ends, junior Arliss Yallowiser, is having to be helped off the field. 2:28 in the first quarter. No score. Lemmon McIntosh has had the ball for the entirety of this first quarter. This is a 16-play, 65-yard drive to this point, as Yallowiser is still being helped off the field. Didn't see quite what happened. May have gotten rolled up on because he is needing assistance. He is walking, but needs assistance to do so. Back to play. Third down and goal for Lemmon McIntosh at the Stanley County 9-yard line. Clock runs again. 2:25 in the first. Wide to the right. That's Molman. Sawyer Thompson in the pistol. One takes the snap. Back to throw. Incomplete. A little bit wide on the right flat near the goal line.
Thompson's pass falls
as he was
Fame on the defense.
Looking for Penfield. So I'll make it 4th down and goal.
Pass was intended for Penfield.
So 4th and goal here now for Lemmon McIntosh at Stanley County's 9. Picklesheimer is a kicker, but they haven't tried a field goal yet, and they're not doing it here. 4th and goal at the Stanley County 9. All of this work, Lemmon McIntosh wants something to come out of it. Slot to the right. Wyatt Shell wide to the right. That's Nathan Penfield on 4th and goal. Snap back to Thompson. Being chased. Throws it for a jump ball in the end zone. Brock Zabe intercepted it.
Thompson's pass is
well, before he would have been hit by Baldwin, it was Thompson just putting it up there, and he's intercepted by Brock Zabe. He was trying for Penfield, but Zabe intercepts it in the end zone, and after all that, with 2:08 left in the first quarter, Stanley County will have the ball in what's still a scoreless game Lemmon McIntosh with a 9-minute and 52-second drive, but they come up empty. And Stanley County will start at their 21st and 10. Zabe, who just made the interception, by the way, his 4th of this season, is under center with a pitch right to Colton Brady. Wants a block. He's in some trouble. 25, breaks out of it. 30, he has a first down. He didn't have a lot of room there, but Colton Brady maneuvered through.
Brady
the hit
with the carry.
at last made
brought down by Molman.
By the linebacker Brady Molman. But that's 14 yards for Colton Brady.
4-yard line.
On a play that looked like it wouldn't do very well for SC. 1st and 10 from their 34. Right hash wide side left. There are no wideouts. Stanley County runs out of the eye. Zabe is under center in the hand to, guess who? Brady, 35. Tackle nearly broken. He's down to his 40-yard line. And Colton with another good first down game. Blake Drayton came up from his cornerback spot to make the stop. Right on the 40 for a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down and 4. A 65-yard drive by Lemmon McIntosh that took nearly 10 minutes, but they are stopped on 4th down with Zabe's intersection. 2nd and 4 for SC from their 40. Zabe's in the pistol now. Bothwell in motion from left on low snap. Zabe's able to take it. Run to left guard once, now he cuts back left. 40, 45 first down midfield. 45 of Lemmon McIntosh, 40, and pulled down at the 38. Well,
Zabe with the
that
carry,
time,
brought down by Drayton.
that
Play
time,
results in a first down for the Buffaloes at the Cowboys.
Brock had to
39.
improvise a little bit right there. The snap was a little wide. I think he wanted that speed sweep to Bothwell again, but then Zabe was able to carry it all the way down the spot at the 39 of Lemmon McIntosh for a 21-yard run in the first down. A minute left first quarter, no score. Stanley County's 1st and 10 at the Lemmon McIntosh 39. Receivers split each way. 2 receivers are to the left, 1 slot left. That's Bothwell. He's in motion. Fake to him on the speed sweep. Going long down the middle. Schweitzer is open. Caught it. 10, 5. Touchdown. Stanley County. The defense got frozen with a fake on the speed sweep. And Brock Zabe finds Barrett Schweitzer for the 39-yard score. And Stanley County, after having the defense on the field all that time with that long Lemmon McIntosh drive, instead scores first, as they've been doing, as we talked about with head coach Max Foth in the pregame a whole lot this season. They go for 2. They haven't tried a placement all year. Zabe in the pistol, 2 receivers to the right. They just snap it to Brock. He runs up the middle and pushes his way forward and makes it.
Zabe on the carry.
And let's take a break. 45 seconds left, first quarter. Stanley County taking an 8-0 lead over Lemmon McIntosh. And back with the Buffalo kickoff in 30 seconds on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
The 10th touchdown pass of the year for Brock Zabe is the 7th touchdown reception for the homecoming king, Barrett Schweitzer. He also has 7 touchdowns rushing. Congratulations to Barrett and to Cadence Hand, the homecoming queen. Those coronations were made on Tuesday night over at Parkview Auditorium. Big parade today. A fun week for Stanley County, and they're trying to improve to 6-1. They took a minute and 23 seconds, a 4-play, 80-yard drive, ending with a 39-yard touchdown pass from Zabe to Schweitzer, and then Zabe ran in the 2-point conversion, and it's 8-0 Stanley County. So Blair Ham and Hiroshi Picklesheimer again wait for the kickoff of Aaron Cantu back at around their 7. Ham muffed the first one, but Lemmon McIntosh was just barely able to recover, and then they had the ball for nearly 10 minutes with nothing coming from it. Cantu has the signal and boots it. Line drive kick. This is Picklesheimer. This time at his 12. Hiroshi to the 15, to the 20. Cuts right, 25. 30, little room, and he is down. Here is 37 as he was brought in by Blaze Frost, but
Picklesheimer with
pretty good return by Hiroshi as he's able to bring it out
Cowboys start
to his 30.
First and 10 at their 32.
2-yard line, not the 37. So that's where Lemmon McIntosh will start. Now down to 39 seconds left in the first quarter. And what will they do on this drive? 16 plays on the first drive where they ran it only once, and they set up in the pistol here with the setbacks in between. Well, they hand it off to Ham, and he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Yet another tackle for loss. And have the Buffaloes had a lot of those this year. Aaron Cantu was in first. It's a little more than 2 yards. Give him a 2-yard loss at the 30-yard line. And that'll make it 2nd down and 12. And Lemmon McIntosh may not snap the ball again before this first quarter ends, and they won't. We're through one quarter in the Wagner Auto scoreboard at Ole Williamson Field. 8-0 Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh. Wagner Auto, the one place to go. The second quarter in 1 minute on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Brock Zabe to Barrett Schweitzer for the touchdown for Stanley County. Has the Buffs up 8-0 as the second quarter begins. Again, Stanley County only had the ball once, but 80 yards on that drive. Lemmon McIntosh, 57 yards in the first quarter. 54 of them on the ground. Lemmon McIntosh with 5 first downs. Stanley County with 3. Teams will switch ends. Lemmon McIntosh in mostly white with blue, now from left to right as you watch at the KGFX page at drgnews.com and the DRG News app. Brought to you by Bauman Lumber. The loss was 2 on Ham's carry on the last play of the first quarter. So Lemmon McIntosh is 2nd and 12 from their 30. Sawyer Thompson, the third-year starter at quarterback, the senior. They run out of the eye, not out of the pistol this time, and Thompson's under center. Sawyer, long count, maybe changing the play at the line of scrimmage here. And a pitch to Ham. Left side, 30, 35-yard line, 36. That's about all because Cash Richardson was
Ham with the carry, brought down by Richardson.
With him all the way there. But a gain of 5 yards for Ham brings Lemmon McIntosh to 3rd and 7 from their 35. Already their 5th try to convert a 3rd down. They're 1 of 4. Again, they had the ball nearly 10 minutes of that first quarter and threw an interception into the end zone on a 4th down play, the interception by Brock Zabe. And again, Thompson coming all the way to the bench to get the play here. Meanwhile, the back judge has his hand on the air. They got to hurry. 5-4. They're not even to the line. Now they are 3-2-1. Now they're going to have to call timeout before it would have been a
timeout, Cowboys.
Delay of game penalty. An Integra timeout. Acres ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative today. 11:10 left first half. Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh 8-0. And we're back in 30 seconds on KGFX.
And the
Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing.
So with head coach Josh Anderson not here, you wonder if things may be being done slightly differently than normal. But boy, as we said, Thompson came all the way to the sideline to get that play. And when the back judge, Chad Urick, started his count, Lemmon McIntosh was running to the line. Thompson saw that and had to call the timeout. 3rd down, 7 from their 35 for Lemmon McIntosh. With 11:10 left in the first half, Stanley County leads by a score of 8-0. Wide to the left, short side, that's Nathan Penfield. Slot to the left is Brady Molman. Wide side to the right. Pistol again for Thompson. And he just takes it himself. 35-yard line, 40, 41, but that's going to be short of the first down. Is the bus were there to wrap him? Deal was in there.
Thompson with the carry. Down by Deal and Richardson.
Thompson tried to move it forward, but he is not short by much, only about a half yard. Well, again, Lemmon McIntosh went forward in their own end of the field in the first quarter, and they made it. They're at their own, call it the 41 statistically, 4th down and about a half yard. And again, Thompson came almost all the way to the bench to get the play call. They're still in the huddle, and the back judge with his hand of the air, meaning 10 seconds to snap. Here they come. They're not in big trouble this time, too. They only have 1 to snap, and the whole line moved before the ball was snapped. Boy, and this will lead to a penalty on Lemmon McIntosh for a false start, and that's twice in this possession that things have just gone a little haywire for them. Now will they still go for it? It appears not. Hiroshi Picklesheimer is in punt formation. Brendan Bothwell standing back, backing to his 30-yard line to await Picklesheimer's kick. He's kicked a 46-yarder this year. And he boots this one, and Bothwell will let it go as it's down by Lemmon McIntosh outside their own 36. So that's where Stanley County's
by the Cowboys.
Second possession
takes over 1st and 10 at their 35.
We'll begin, call it the 35-yard line. With 10:07 left in the first half, it is an 8-0 Stanley County lead over Lemmon McIntosh. And again, this will be just the second time that SC will have had the football in this game. From the 35, from right to left, Stanley County's 1st and 10. Brock Zabe under center. Brady deep in the backfield, and the pitched is to Brady left. 35, left guard, 39, 40, 41, taking a couple of people with him, getting a little bit of help, too, by Kolda.
Brady with the carry.
Colton ended up
first one there to take him down.
With a gain of just over 6. In fact, it's in between the 41 and 42, so statistically call that a 7-yard gain. And it's 2nd down and a long 3 here for SC. 9:35 first half. 8-0 Stanley County. Brock Zabe with a touchdown pass late in the first quarter to Barrett Schweitzer, and then Zabe ran in the 2-point conversion. Now Stanley County takes their time. And Zabe under center on 2nd down and a long 3 outside their own 42. Left hash. Play fake. Zabe long down the middle. Wants Frost. Blaze caught it. 35-yard line, 30 of Lemmon McIntosh, first down. Picklesheimer stopped him and probably saved a touchdown.
Tackle. Stanley County first down at the Cowboy.
But the gain is all the way to the 34-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh for a first down, 24 yards. And again, that defense of Lemmon McIntosh frozen on that play fake. And that left Blaze Frost plenty of room for just his 2nd catch of the year. 1st and 10 Stanley County. Lemmon McIntosh 34. Counter play. Schweitzer trying to go through right in, but he is wrapped up nicely by Emmett Marr, the linebacker. Well, that's studying your film closely, because that's a play that Stanley County tries a lot. Usually Schweitzer has some room on that counter, but Emmett Barr, the senior, made sure there wouldn't be any room. He's their leading tackler coming in, had 53 tackles before tonight. Second down and 11 for Stanley County. They're at the 30-yard line. Or the 35-yard line, I should say. And Zabe takes it himself. And through right end, Brock.
Zabe with the carry.
On the carry.
By Molman and others.
As he made it
to
around the 29-yard line.
3rd and 5.
That'll make it third down and about 5 to go. Brady Molman was in first on the play as Zabe had the keeper. On 3rd and 5. And they hand it to Brady. He's got all sorts of room right side, 20, 15 to the 10, to the 5. He walks in. Touchdown, Stanley County. Goodness me.
Brady with the carry.
You could have run 4 players through the hole Colton Brady had there for his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. And it's a 2-score lead for Stanley County. And it only took really one good block, and Brady and several others could have run through that. They'll go for 2. So Lemmon McIntosh, after that long drive that netted them nothing, now sees themselves down 2 scores. Snap back to Zabe on the 2-point conversion. Brock, little jump, moves up the middle, makes it to the end zone. Let's take a break. 7:35 left, first half. Stanley County now with a 16-0 lead over Lemmon McIntosh. And we're back in 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Fort Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Buffaloes!
Stanley County goes 65 yards in 5 plays, taking 232, and Colton Brady with a hole I think Scotty Vandenhemmel could have even run through.
King candidate.
29 yards with a lot of room on the right side for rushing touchdown number 8. And Zabe running in again for the 2-point conversion. And Stanley County strikes quickly again. They lead 16-0 in the first half of their games this season. Stanley County has now outscored their opponents 144-49. Aaron Cantu will kick from right to left. Ham and Picklesheimer wait back at around their 6. And this one will come out of bounds. And a good decision there by Picklesheimer to let that go. And that will help out Lemmon McIntosh, who will be able to set up at their 35.
Lemmon McIntosh will start 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Keep you updated on other action as the night continues, of course. We'll take a complete look at the scoreboard in our CHS River Points halftime report. And reminder that tomorrow, Minnesota Twins postseason baseball continues here on KGFX. Airtime is 2:45 tomorrow afternoon for the opener of the American League Division Series. The Twins will be in Houston to meet the defending world champion Astros. And Twins announced today that Bailey Ober will make the start in that game tomorrow against Houston's Justin Verlander. 2:45 tomorrow on KGFX. Lemmon McIntosh, 1st and 10 from their 35. Thompson under center. And the pitch right, and meeting Ham is able to bowl his way forward for a couple or 3. The pads really popped, however, on that first contact by Brock Zabe. And Ham was still able to make 3 yards out of that. Strength against strength there. And, Ham 6'1" and 195. Going against 6'4" and 180, Brock Zabe. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7, Lemmon McIntosh from their 38-yard line. Just under 7 minutes left in the first half. Stanley County with a 16-0 lead. Lemmon McIntosh, right hash, wide side to the left. Thompson a pitch to Ham. Richardson wrapping him up. He's able to move forward for about a yard or so. That's all, though.
Ham with the carry. Richardson and Kolda on the stop.
That'll make it 3rd down and 6 from their 39 for Lemmon McIntosh, who is a big time of possession advantage over 12 minutes, almost 13 in fact, but they're still down 16 points. A drive of nearly 10 minutes in the first quarter netted them nothing. They're 1 of 5 on 3rd down and 3rd and 6 here from their 39. Thompson under center again. Out of the eye with a wing right. Pitch right and wanting to throw his Ham. He does downfield and is caught. To the 20, to the 10, to the 5. It's a touchdown for Wyatt Shell. Halfback pass.
Touchdown.
Brady Ham. Shell was wide open.
Ham to Shell.
It is a 61-yard score, and Lemmon McIntosh put themselves back in this game with a big play. There's a little more of the wide open offense we've seen from this team the last couple of years. But it wasn't Thompson who threw it, it was Blair Ham. And Wyatt Shell, a senior wide receiver, was sprinting down the right sideline wide open. 16-6, so Lemmon McIntosh will try to cut the lead to 8 as they keep their offense in the field for the 2-point conversion try. Thompson back to throw, looking to the right. Penfield stretching out, and he made the catch. Oh, great catch by Penfield. Penfield came right in front of Barrett Schweitzer. So let's take a break. 5:53 left first half. We have a game now. Stanley County 16, Lemmon McIntosh 8 at Ole Williamson Field.
That brings your score
Back in 30
Cowboys
seconds
8,
on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Josh comes right back and takes 3 plays and 65 yards to score in only a minute and 42 seconds. The halfback pass, 61 yards from Blair Ham to Wyatt Shell, and then Sawyer Thompson found Nathan Penfield for the pass, good on the 2-point conversion. And now Stanley County up 1 score. It's 16-8 with 5:53 left in the first half. And Hiroshi Picklesheimer is set to kick here for Lemmon McIntosh. With the dangerous Paxton Deal and Brendan Bothwell waiting back at about their 16 for Stanley County. On a couple of hops, Bothwell took it at his 14, right to the 15, now to the left sideline, 20, 25, forced out of bounds. Good job by Lemmon McIntosh to cut
out of bounds at
the angle off
33
and goes out of bounds
takes over 1st and 10.
after a return out to his 33 for 19 yards. So that's where Stanley County will begin. They've still outgained Lemmon McIntosh 145 to 133. 82 yards rushing and 63 passing for SC. 69 yards rushing and 64 passing. Of course, 61 on that last play for Lemmon McIntosh. 1st and 10 Stanley County from their 33. Now a 4-receiver set, 2 each way. And Bothwell's going to make it a 5-receiver set. He's in a second slot to the right. Wide side to the right. They line up at the left hash. Snap to Zabe. Throwing in the right flat for Bothwell. Caught, ducked 1 tackle. Now is hauled down after a gain about his own 41.
Maher with the tackle.
But Maher made the stop. Actually, make it the 42-yard line. So that's a 9-yard gain on 1st down. For Brendan, that's his 9th catch. He's had a couple of touchdown passes. Second down, a little more than a yard. Stanley County from their 42, pitch left. It's Brady, left guard, 45. That's a first down. As
Brady with the carry.
Colton is brought down by an ankle tackle by Brady Molman, but Stanley County has their 6th
homecoming king and queen and the court.
First down.
I've been asked to remind you, you are together.
Gain of 3, and Stanley County's to their 45 with 4:53 left in the first half.
End of the field.
Good one going here. Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh 16-8. The officials stop things here for just a moment as McMyra to come off the field. He's replaced. First and 10, Stanley County from their 45. Left hash wide side, right wing right, no wideouts. And another play fake. Here comes Zay throwing it long down the right side. Once Frost, and he caught it at the 30-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh and down at around the 29. Blaze Frost.
Zabe's pass is complete to Frost.
Has his second catch.
On the defense.
And another big one. And Stanley County is at the 28-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh. 27 more yards. And Zabe is 4 of 4 passing for 99 yards. Frost 2 catches for 51. First and 10, Stanley County. Lemmon McIntosh 28, up 16-8, still with 2 timeouts, and still 4:23 left first half. Zabe under center, and the pitch left to Brady. Once a block, 28, 25-yard line, forced out of bounds. Didn't quite make it to the 25. They hold him to a gain of 2.
Brady with the carry, forced out of bounds by Ham.
Blair Ham, who
brings up 2nd and 7 for the Buffaloes.
Pretty tough guy to deal with, and he cut off the angle. They will give him 3 to the 25, and it's 2nd down and 7. Clock stop with 4:13 remaining first half. Stanley County with the ball and a 16-8 lead. Here is a little counterplay trying to go with Schweitzer, 25, but they read it again. He will gain yardage down to around the 24, but
Schweitzer with the carry.
Again,
Dreisky with the
stay at home, and it is Logan Dreisky to stop Schweitzer and hold him to a gain of a yard. Oneida, Lyman, Sully Buttes are tied at 14, 7 minutes
3rd and 6 for the Buffalo.
to go in the first half of that game. That is on 94.5, 100.5 KPLO. 3rd and 6 for Stanley County at the Lemmon McIntosh 24. Buffs came in 41% on 3rd down. They converted their first one tonight. Pitch right, Brady. He wants to throw. Now under some pressure, so he's just going to run. And he is trying to work his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Brady with the carry.
Receivers were covered, and Brady
brings up 4th down for the Buffalo.
Was also under some pressure. And in fact, he's a loss of a yard to the 25 to make it 4th down and 7. Now with 3:04 left in the first half and the clock running. Stanley County up 16-8, and they'll keep the offense on the field in Lemmon McIntosh's end. They're taking their time in the huddle here. They don't want to give Lemmon McIntosh a whole lot of time at the end of the half. And may work it down to where they take a timeout as the back judge has his hand in the air, and Stanley County's still in the huddle. Clock continues to run at 2:38. Stanley County does take their second timeout. An Agtegra timeout. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. We'll take 30 seconds here. 2:36 in the half with Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh 16-8. And we'll return in 30 seconds on KGFX.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
So Stanley County down under 1 timeout. Lemmon McIntosh still with 2, so an important play here for Stanley County. They need 6. You're outside the 24-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh with 2:36 left in the first half. 16-8 Stanley County. Brock Zabe a touchdown pass to Barrett Schweitzer. Colton Brady a touchdown run. A touchdown pass for Lemmon McIntosh from running back Blair Ham to Wyatt Shell for their touchdown. So here we go on 4th and 6. At Lemmon McIntosh's 24, Bothwell lines up to the left, now motion to the right, fake to him, gone down the middle. Open is Schweitzer in the end zone. Did he catch it? No, he did not. In fact, it's intercepted. Lemmon McIntosh picks it off as stepping in front of the receiver.
Intercepted by Shiley.
Is Cash Shiley. And with 2:29 left
start 1st and 10 at
in the first half, Cash Shiley has the interception. And Lemmon McIntosh will take over, still down 16-8. They'll take over at their 20, so 2 interceptions in the end zone, 1 for each side. Those have been the turnovers in this game. Lemmon McIntosh with 2:29 and a couple of timeouts. Again, they're taking a while in their huddle. They split a receiver Penfield to the right. Thompson under center on 1st and 10. They don't have a lot of time, under 10 to snap it, and they do. Thompson with a roll to the right. Receivers are covered, so Thompson rolls to the left and throws down the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, that's a coverage play right there. He was going for Shell, maybe Molman, but it was in between those two, and will be 2nd down and 10 with 2:22 left in the first half, and not even pressure put on there. That was a play where coverage did the job for SC. 2nd down and 10 for Lemmon McIntosh at their 20. Interesting first half. Stanley County up 16-8. Penfield wide to the left, Nathan Penfield. Brady Molman is a slot to the left side. Thompson takes the snap, rolls right, he's to his 20. Leaps to the 25-yard line, a gain of about 5.
Thompson
Case
with the
Colda
carry,
was
brought down
there
by Colda and Deal
to stop him. Again, Thompson just trying that little by himself sweep around the right end. They'll give him 4 to the 24. And that'll make it 3rd and 6 for Lemmon McIntosh. Cowboys are 2 of 6 on 3rd down tonight. 1:47 in the half. 16-8 Stanley County. Lemmon McIntosh 3rd and 6 from their 24. 2 receivers to the right. Snap a little low. Thompson takes it around the left side. 25-30. He has the first down. Thompson is brought down near his 32 by Noah Baldwin.
Thompson with the carry, brought
But a
down
good
by
play
Baldwin.
on the keeper there by
First down for the Cowboys.
Sawyer, and Lemmon McIntosh with their 7th first down. 7-yard or 8-yard gain it is to their 32. Thompson's run 6 times for 18 yards. Blair Ham with 12 carries, 37 yards to lead Lemmon McIntosh. And, of course, he had the touchdown pass. 1:23 left in the half. Still 2 timeouts for Lemmon McIntosh, who are 1st and 10 at their 32 and down 8. Receiver wide to the right, that's Molman. Thompson, little play fake, rolls right. Here comes a lot of pressure, and he throws it. Oh, and Molman had it go out of his hands. There were 3 Cowboys chasing Thompson,
Pass intended for Molman,
and
falls
Molman couldn't
incomplete.
hang on to
Blame on the defense.
the ball and around his own 40.
Once again, it is homecoming week. Today was the parade.
Clock stopped now with
For the elementary
1:08 left in the half. And again, Lemmon McIntosh still with a couple of timeouts.
5th grade class.
Still only at their 32, down 16-8 to Stanley County. There'll be volleyball here tomorrow at Parkview Auditorium. There was a flag down. And Steve Rounds tells us that there was an eligible lineman downfield.
Once again, for the middle high school float, best float, junior class.
So
And for the
it'll be
community
backed up
float, best float, senior parents.
to their 27.
There's no trophy for the high school division.
where
You get bragging
it'll be first down over again. That nullifies the play. It's first down and 15. And around right end, this is Ham with a big run, 45 midfield. And down in Stanley County territory, Ryland Drake able to finally bring him down.
There is a flag on the play.
But not till he made it to the 47-yard line of Stanley County. But here is another flag. A little bit of a game was wiped out a moment ago. Now a big run by Blair Ham is wiped out by an illegal block in the back. So instead of Lemmon McIntosh being in Stanley County territory with a minute left in the half, instead they'll be backed up, well, right where they were before, the 27-yard line. So it's basically a do-over. It's the down marker says second. It should say first because that was a first down play a moment ago anyway. It is a man in motion, and it is to Ham on the right side trying to work his way back to the line of scrimmage, and
Forced out of bounds
he
by
didn't get
Richardson.
there because Cash Richardson pursued him well. And the loss of a yard back to the 26-yard line. Another tackle for a loss by Stanley County. And, have they had a bunch. And now Lemmon McIntosh will take one of the two timeouts they have remaining. We'll keep it here for this Agtegra timeout. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. So it'll be third down. Third down. 16 here from their 26. The pass was incomplete, but there was an ineligible man downfield, and Stanley County took it. So that made it first down over again. Then you had the block and the back penalty. This should be second down. Instead, it's third down. 55 seconds left in the half. Lemmon McIntosh now with one timeout. 16-8, Stanley County on top. As the Buffs on homecoming trying to go to 6-1. Ready to go. Thompson's under center this time. And a pitch to Ham at left guard looking for room, but an ankle tackle brings him down. It's Colda after a gain only to about the 30.
There is a flag on the
And here
field.
comes another flag, and penalties have hurt Lemmon McIntosh on this drive, and let's see what this is. Clock stop with 44 seconds to go in the first half. It's a hold on Lemmon McIntosh.
Cowboys.
Stanley County, let's see what they do here. They could choose to decline this. No, they're not. They're pushing him back. Game was to the 30, but Stanley County says, no. We want these guys to go back a little further. In fact, they're all the way back to the 16-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh, and this will make it third down and 26 for the Cowboys. They need their 42 for a first down. 44 seconds left in the half. 16-8. Stanley County on top, and Lemmon McIntosh has put themselves into a little bit of a hole here. And penalties have hurt them here. Man wide to the right, that's Penfield. Thompson under center. Sawyer with a pitch to Ham to his 18, 19-yard line, but that's all. They didn't want to take a chance there. Stanley County does stop the clock with their last timeout.
37 seconds to go in the first half. This will give the Buffs a chance to have the football back. 4th down 24 for Lemmon McIntosh from their 18. Another Agtegra timeout. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. We'll keep you here again for this timeout as Stanley County will have one more chance, more than likely here, with 37 seconds to go in the half. Lemmon McIntosh, remember, a big run there by Blair Ham would have put them into Stanley County territory, but a block in the back wiped that out, and an eligible man downfield wiped out a shorter pass play earlier in this drive. And Lemmon McIntosh is not in the part of the field where they can take a chance, and especially with the yards they need. So Brendan Bothwell is back at midfield. And again, Lemmon McIntosh, every time they come to the sideline, they're surely taking their time about things. Hiroshi Picklesheimer is in punt formation. 29 yards on his first punt with 37 seconds left in the half. See if Stanley County puts any pressure on here. Hiroshi waiting back at about his 6. They play for the return, which Bothwell will try to make. He backs to his 48, cuts right at midfield. Around the right seam and around the right numbers to the 45. Got pushed back, still going, and made it back to his 45. He had circled back to his 49.
Bothwell with the punt return brought down by Maher.
And Emmett Maher was able to finally stop that play at the Lemmon McIntosh 45-yard line, now with 21 seconds to go in the first half. And Stanley County with one more chance here. They've used all their timeouts, but they do have 21 seconds, and they have a 16-8 lead. So it hasn't been a dominant first half, but Stanley County has looked strong again. Frost is wide to left. Big catch earlier for him. It's in a 4-receiver set, in fact. 1st and 10 to the Lemmon McIntosh 45. Bothwell in motion will make it 3 to the left for Brock Zabe, who's in the pistol. Snap back to the senior quarterback. Protection going long down the right side. This one's caught. Frost turns around at the 10. 5. Touchdown, Stanley County. Deal. Not Frost, but it's Paxton. Deal. And wide open. A defender got turned around. That was Schilly who made the interception a while ago. Stanley County with a one-play big strike with 13 seconds left in the half. 45 yards from Brock Zabe to Paxton Deal to make it 22-8. And that may turn out to be a pretty big play in this game, as Stanley County has the 2-score lead back. And Zabe, who has had a marvelous first half throwing the ball, laid it in there perfectly. He tries to run for the 2-point conversion at left guard and just runs a man over and runs into the end zone again.
2-point conversion is good. Zabe with the
So
carry.
the Buffs are 3 for 3 on the 2-pointers tonight. We'll keep it here again with 13 seconds left in the first half.
That brings your score.
Oh, boy. Again, how much those penalties hurt Lemmon McIntosh. They allowed Stanley County to burn that time out after stopping them on 3rd down, a chance to have the football back, and they score in one play. And now it's Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh 24-8.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. 1060 KTFX Pierre. Rebroadcasting on K276GT. 103.1 FM Fort Pierre. Slow the drive, arrive alive.
So Brock Zabe's first half, he's now 5 of 6 passing for 144 yards and the 2 scores. And he's also run twice for 27 yards. 61 yards, by the way, for Colton Brady. We'll go over more numbers at halftime. Lemmon McIntosh really tried to stymie Stanley County, did their best to try to do so with a drive that went nearly 10 minutes in the first quarter, but it was Zabe who ended it with a 4th down interception in the end zone. Blair Ham, Hiroshi Picklesheimer back deep to receive the kick of Aaron Cantu with 13 seconds left in the half. They're both standing inside their 10. Cantu from right to left. Remember, watch this game at the KGFX page at drgnews.com and the DRG News app, brought to you by Bauman Lumber. Cantu has the signal, and Shorter kick, Picklesheimer comes to him on a couple of bounces at around his 12-yard line, right to the 15-20. 25-yard line, 30, and brought down at around the 31-yard line by Q Bourne.
Cowboys will start 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line.
So from their 32, after a 19-yard return by Hiroshi Picklesheimer. Lemmon McIntosh has the ball, but not much time. 7 seconds. So basically, it's one heave down the field. Their wideout, Nathan Penfield, is to the right. 1st and 10 from their 32 for Lemmon McIntosh. They won't even try it. They'll just kneel down. But it will be Stanley County to receive the second half kickoff.
And that will bring us
and
to
another big play late in the first half.
The Buffaloes 24.
Gives Stanley County their 2-score lead back. At halftime at Ole Williamson Field on the Wegner Auto scoreboard. The Stanley County Buffaloes lead the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys by a score of 24-8. Wegner Auto, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre since 1907.
Let's give Buff fans
Very glad to have you with us, and stay tuned for the CHS River Points halftime report. We'll look back at this first half, have the numbers, and take a complete look at the Central South Dakota High School football scoreboard. And we'll do that when we return in 3 minutes at the KGFX page at drgnews.com and the DRG News app, and on 1060, 103.1 KGFX. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre is here for you. When you're looking for a new vehicle, they make it easy. And all available vehicle information so you can spend less time researching and more time enjoying your purchase. Shop their extensive inventory from home at CapitalCityFordToyota.com or stop in to Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Count on them for your service needs with convenient scheduling and in-stock parts. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota in Pierre, 605-224-7378.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
No need to be afraid of all those upcoming holiday expenses. Oahe Federal Credit Union's holiday loan special is back. Borrow up to $1,500 for 12 months at 7% APR. Apply online or stop in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where we treat you like you own the place, because you do.
People helping people. Oahe Federal Credit Union.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS. See website for license details.
Do you want to join one of the oldest established organizations in Fort Pierre? Perhaps you are more interested in protecting the future. Whatever your position, the Fort Pierre Volunteer Fire Department is for you. We are responsible for fire protection in Fort Pierre and Stanley County. Become part of this amazing team by stopping down at the fire hall and discussing enrollment. We are not just limited to adults, as we have a new cadet program for students ages 14 to 18. For more information, click on our banner ad on the homepage. From everyone at the fire hall, go Buffs!
Stanley County holding off Lemmon McIntosh. Their lead is 2 scores at the half, 24-8 at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. I'm David Burrell. Our studio coordinator is Haley Hansen. and Brian Menning from Live Ticket handling the video. Watch it at the KGFX page at drgnews.com and the DRG News app, brought to you by Bauman Lumber. Lemmon McIntosh won the coin toss and decided to take the ball, and then they had it for nearly 10 minutes, an 18-play drive, and most of it was on the ground. But they tried to throw in the last 2 plays, including on 4th and goal to Stanley County 9, when Brock Zabe intercepted it in the end zone for a touchback. And Stanley County had the ball for the first time with just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter and took only 4 plays on an 80-yard drive in only a minute 23. The last 39 on a Zabe touchdown pass off a great play fake, found Barrett Schweitzer right open down the middle. And Zabe ran in the 2-point conversion, and Stanley County led 8-0. That was the score at the end of 1. 3 and out for Lemmon McIntosh in their second possession. Stanley County came right back, didn't take a lot of time to score again. 5 plays, 65 yards, 232. Zabe with a 24-yard pass to Blaze Frost, but Colton Brady ended the drive with a 29-yard rushing touchdown, his 8th of the year. Zabe again ran in the 2-point conversion, and Stanley County had a 16-0 lead. But back came Lemmon McIntosh. They had a 3rd down at their own 39, went on a halfback pass. Blair Ham found Wyatt Shell wide open on the right sideline for a 61-yard score, and Sawyer Thompson passed to Nathan Penfield for 2. And Lemmon McIntosh was right back in this game, down only 16-8. Stanley County then on their next drive, well, they moved from their 33 down to the Lemmon McIntosh 24, but Zabe was intercepted in the end zone by Cash Shilley of Lemmon McIntosh. And then, this was Lemmon McIntosh's next to last possession of the half, and penalties hurt them. A couple of penalties, in fact 3 on one drive, really stopped them, and they had to punt. And with 21 seconds in the half, Stanley County took only 1 play to get their 2-score lead back. A 45-yard touchdown pass from Brock Zabe to Paxton Deal, who just turned Hiroshi Picklesheimer in knots as he turned him around on the right sideline and sped in for the score. Zabe again ran in the 2-point conversion. And that's where we are at the half, with Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh 24-8. 232 yards of offense in the first half for the Buffs. 88 rushing, 144 passing. Great half for Zabe. Lemmon McIntosh, 145 yards of offense, 81 rushing and 64 passing. Stanley County with 8 first downs, Lemmon McIntosh 7. Lemmon McIntosh actually ran 13 more plays, 30 to Stanley County's 17. Each team intercepted once. Those were the turnovers. Lemmon McIntosh was 3 of 7 on 3rd down, 1 of 2 on 4th down. Stanley County 1 of 2 on 3rd down, 0 of 1 on 4th down. Lemmon McIntosh had it 15 minutes and 48 seconds, thanks in large part to that first quarter drive. Stanley County just 8-12. 61 yards on 7 carries for Colton Brady for SC. Brock Zabe 2 for 27. And as we say, great first half through the air for Zabe. 5 of 6, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have the 1 pick. 2 catches, 51 yards for Blaze Frost. 1 for Deal on his touchdown for 45 yards, 1 for Schweitzer on his touchdown for 39, and Brendan Bothwell 1 for 9. Blair Ham had 38 yards rushing for Lemmon McIntosh on 14 carries. Sawyer Thompson, the quarterback, 6 for 18. Brady Molman 3 for 14. Hiroshi Picklesheimer 1 for 12. Thompson just 1 of 4 passing for 3 yards, but Ham had the big play, the 61-yarder we told you about to Shell for the touchdown. Stanley County with a 24-8 lead at halftime, and the Buffs will receive the second half kickoff. In other action tonight, Pierre coming back well from the loss last week to Brandon Valley across the river, later leading Huron at halftime at Hollister Field at Phil Trotner Stadium 21-0. That, of course, is on the official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7. In 11A tonight, Chamberlain playing at home and getting blasted by the top-ranked team, the second in the C-point standings, Del Rapids Warriors, 53-7. Del Rapids all over Chamberlain at the half. Now, the top 2 teams, one in 11A and one in 11B, are meeting tonight. That's winner, the the top team at 11B, at West Central, the top team at 11A, and winners on top. The Warriors are looking strong. They're leading 14-0 at halftime. White River this evening trying to stop their 3-game losing streak, and they're leading at New Underwood late in the third quarter. That is a 20-14 score. Speaking of winning streaks, Platte Geddes, who's tied with Stanley County for second in the seed point standings,
fans, if you bought a 50-50 ticket,
appears to be well on the way to their 6th win in a row, and they're leading at Coleman Egan 28-0 at halftime. Jones County trailing at Bennett County at halftime. What a first half this must have been. 34-26 at the half. Bennett County leading Jones County.
50 ticket number 4.
Parkston, by the way, is the number 1 team in 9AA, unbeaten, and they are well on their way to staying that way. They lead Bonhomme and Tyndall 42-0 just before halftime. Ipswich at home leading Dupree at the half by a score of 24-6. 9A, Lyman and Salt Lake Butte still even at 14. Just before halftime. That's on 94.5, 100.5 KPLO. And congratulations to Sunshine Bible Academy. They broke their 23-game losing streak today with a homecoming win over Oldham Ramona Rutland, 40-31. Good job by the Crusaders. Timberlake, how about this? At home after a tough time for the Panthers here against Stanley County last week. They're leading Harding County Bison 21-14, still 7 minutes left in the first half in Timberlake, but that's a good bounce back for the Panthers. Phillip about to become 7-0, about to finish off a one-half win over Newell in Phillip. They're leading 64-0 with just under a minute left in the first half, meaning there won't be a second half. Gregory at home leading Burke at the half by a score of 30-0. And that's what's going on tonight. Some of what's happening in Central South Dakota high school football. Kadoka area also leading at Faith, and of course that's where the Buffs go next Friday night. Kadoka area leading at Faith 20-0 just before the end of the first quarter of play. And in all nations football today in Lower Brule, the Sioux improved to 4-1 with a 67-0 victory over Marty. So that's what's happening in football tonight. Again, next Friday night, it is Stanley County and Faith to close out the regular season. Again, a win tonight probably means that the Buffs will have a first-round home playoff game on Thursday, October 19th. And again, where they stand now is at second, tied for second in the seed point standings. If they can stay up there, they have a chance for a couple of home games. How about that? But next Friday night in Faith, coverage at 6:30 here on 1060 103.1 KGFX. And again, a reminder that tomorrow it's the Minnesota Twins in Game 1 of the American League Division Series against the Houston Astros in Houston. Bailey Ober will start for the Twins. Justin Verlander for the Astros. So the Twins had such terrific pitching in the 2-game sweep of Toronto in the Wild Card Series. Can they keep that going tomorrow? 2:45 here on 1060 103.1 KGFX. The coverage begins from Houston tomorrow. Game 2 is Sunday evening, and that's a 6 o'clock airtime. And then Game 3 at Target Field in Minneapolis is Tuesday afternoon with a 2 o'clock airtime here on KGFX. If a fourth game is needed, it would be on Wednesday in Minneapolis. If a fifth and deciding game is needed, it would be next Friday in Houston. And we would have it for you here on KGFX. That could affect, we'll be in Faith one way or the other. That could affect our coverage of Stanley County and Faith. We'll just see what happens when the time comes. But either way, we'll have Stanley County Faith coverage either here on KGFX or at the KGFX page. So we'll have you covered. Don't worry. If we need to make a little audible on it because of the Twins, we'll let you know. But yeah, you will be able to hear every Twins postseason game here on 1060 103.1 KGFX. And the Minnesota Vikings coming off a very good defensive effort last Sunday, picking up their first win of the year in beating the Carolina Panthers. Now this Sunday at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, well, they have the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, who played well and really didn't play badly at all either in their loss to open the season against Detroit. But they've won 3 in a row since then. And they come in to give the Vikings a test on Sunday. Coverage at 2:30 on Sunday afternoon, 94.5, 100.5 KPLO. This is the CHS River Point's halftime report, and at Ole Williamson Field, it's a homecoming lead for the Stanley County Buffaloes at the half over the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys by a score of 24-8. And more in our halftime report in 2 minutes here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Looking for top-notch printing services? Choose Preferred Printing, your South Dakota union printer. We provide mailing services, create banners, vehicle decals, stationery and business forms, event materials including specialty items, apparel, and more. Our skilled team brings your vision to life with exceptional quality and attention to detail. And as a locally veteran-owned shop, we're dedicated to serving our community. Experience the difference with Preferred Printing. Visit us at preferredsd.com or call 605-333-0535 today.
When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank, providing great service right from the start. It's our promise to you that sets us apart. With every handshake and a smile, we go that extra mile. When you expect more, you expect more. When you expect more, Dakota Prairie Bank.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
We near the end of halftime on our CHS River Point's halftime report at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre, where Stanley County leads Lemmon McIntosh 24-8. Another score to tell you about: Kimball Whitelake playing at Wall tonight, and it's the Eagles leading 31-0, just starting the third quarter. The defending 9AA champion Eagles stand at fifth in the C-point standings. Corsica Stickney, who's high in those standings too, leads Freeman Academy 14-6 in Marion late in the third quarter. And something we'll pay a little more attention to in these last couple of weeks, because as we say, Stanley County entering this week at tied for second with Platte Geddes in the seed point standings. Parkston, as we told you, has a big lead tonight, number one. Parkston still unbeaten. So that's something to consider when you think about the playoffs, which are now less than 2 weeks away. If Stanley County can hold on to this lead, it'll be pretty much a sure thing that they'll host the first-round playoff game on Thursday night, October 19th. And again, as we say, the possibility that they could have the possibility of two home games. But that is still to be determined. That won't be decided until after everything gets done next week.
Nice job.
So, homecoming, big parade today. The coronation was on Tuesday. And again, our congratulations to homecoming king Barrett Schweitzer and homecoming queen Cadence Hand. And speaking of Cadence, she and her Stanley County volleyball teammates have Action tomorrow against Cheyenne, Eagle Butte, and Todd County starting at 1 o'clock at Parkview Auditorium. And we'll be there on Tuesday night when the Buffs host the Sully Buttes Chargers around 7:15 here on KGFX on Tuesday evening or after Twins baseball. As we mentioned, the third game of the division series with the Houston Astros is Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock here on KGFX. So Stanley County with a big late touchdown in the first half. And remember, they will receive the second half kickoff. In fact, they're out there to do so now. The big score with 13 seconds left in the half. Brock Zabe's 45-yard touchdown pass to Paxton Deal. And the two-point conversion after that made it a two-score lead again for Stanley County at 24-8. Stanley County, purple tops, gold pants, purple and white piping on those pants, white helmet with the Buffalo logo on the side. Blue helmets for Lemmon McIntosh, white uniforms with the blue border on the shoulder and royal blue numerals with a darker blue outline. Deep men, Deal and Bothwell for Stanley County back at around their 15 to await the kick for Hiroshi Picklesheimer to start the second half. It's brought to you by Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Stanley County will look to extend their 16-point lead. It's still a game. The kick backs Deal up. It's a live ball. Paxton, he takes it back at the 5. Couldn't handle it for a moment. Trying to cut right. He is not quite to the 10 before he's out of bounds. May have made it to the 10-yard line, but
Deal with the return.
Deal
out of bounds by Shiley.
Had to
Stanley County
go back and retrieve that ball at around the
8-yard line.
5-yard line. In fact, they will spot him at the 8-yard line out of bounds and not the field position Stanley County was expecting to start this second half, so they'll have to go some. Well, big plays. Again, a huge first half for Brock Zabe with 144 yards passing. But let's see if, as Max Foth told us in our keys to success, it's more 3 yards in a cloud of dust now. First and 10, Stanley County from their 8, from right to left. Zabe, handoff, it is to Brady. Colton up the middle. Across the 10,
Brady
good yards
the
there,
carry,
round to his own
brought down by Odell.
13-yard line. Gain of about 5. Before the stop was made for Lemmon McIntosh by Thaddeus Odell. From their 13, second down and around 5. It's Brady again. Up the middle. Across the 15-yard line. Down to about the 16 or 17. Still going to be a little bit short
Brady
of the first down.
Carry, brought down by Ham.
Blair Ham, who's been in a lot of plays on both sides of the ball. Will they move those sticks? Yeah, they will. In fact, he's all the way forward to the 19-yard line.
19-yard line.
And that'll make it first down for Stanley County. 6 more for Brady. 72 yards for him now on 9 carries. First and 10 from their 19 for SC. Start of the third quarter. They're up 24-8, Stanley County. Pitch left to Brady. Around one tackle. Colton is to his 20 to his 25-yard line. Avery Peterson, the lineman over there to make a stop. He's a senior, 6'1" and 229 pounds. But the play is all the way forward to SC to their 31. So 12 more for Colton, and Stanley County moves the sticks again, first and 10. First couple of minutes of the third quarter, Stanley County with the ball in a 24-8 lead, and they are going to that ground game. Zabe under center, pitch left on a reverse. This is Schweitzer trying to cut up across the 30-yard line, 32 or 33, but again, a point that was read well by Blair Ham. And Ham held Schweitzer to just a yard at his 32, and it's 2nd down and 9. Just the 3rd carry for Barrett, who has just done all sorts of things for this team. Again, his touchdown reception earlier tonight was his 7th. He had to fill in when Brady was out with that shoulder sprain. He's had 7 rushing touchdowns, too. 2nd and 9 from their 32 for Stanley County. Zabe under center again, keeping on the ground. Brady, left guard, wrapped up. 36, 37-yard
Brady
line.
with the carry, brought down by Ham.
The stop was made again by Blair Ham. But Stanley County with progress now to their 38, making it 3rd down, a little less than 3. 3 minutes gone in the 3rd. Stanley County leading 24-8 over Lemmon McIntosh at Ole Williamson Field on what's become a chilly homecoming night. SC 1 for 2 on 3rd down in the first half. Zabe under center, handed to Brady up the middle. A lot of room for a moment, closed up, but he's across the 41. That's what he needed for the first down.
Maher and others.
Maher first in, but Brady was able to move it forward to the Stanley County 43 for a gain of 5 on a first down.
1st and 10 at their 43-yard line.
And again, Brady looking like he's going to have another 100-yard game. He's at 95 yards right now on 12 carries. A workhorse junior running back, 5'11", 185. Solid last year for this team, and what a start before that shoulder sprain kept him out for a while. 1st and 10 Stanley County from their 43. Play action, Zabe wants to throw. Receivers are covered, runs up the middle. 45 got upended by Peterson and fell forward to his 49. Still a good play by Zabe when he found out that his receivers were covered. He ended up with a 6-yard gain. A little bump by Avery Peterson, or they could have moved the sticks again. As it is 2nd and 4 for Stanley County from their 49. Now 7:38 in the 3rd. This is the first possession of the second half. Stanley County with the ball and a 24-8 lead. Deal is wide to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Pistol formation for Zabe as Bothwell is sent in motion from left to right. And it's to Brendan on that speed sweep to midfield. But just as he's cut up, he's brought down.
Brendan with Bothwell with the carry. Brought down by Maher. Brings up 3rd down.
Again, the senior linebacker and the leading tackler for this team, Emmett Maher, made the stop. 2 yards to the Lemmon McIntosh 49, makes it 3rd and 2, but Stanley County keeps that clock going. They've taken 5 minutes on this first drive of the second half. 3rd and 2 at the Lemmon McIntosh 49. Right hash, wide side left. Pitch left, Brady, left guard, first down, 45. Tackle broken, 40 at Lemmon McIntosh. Cuts right, 35, 34, and he's down. But
Brady
another
with the carry, brought down by Molman.
Big gain by Brady. Molman with the stop, but 15 yards for Colton, puts him over 100 yards. Again, he's at 110 on 13 carries. And Stanley County has first down number 12. And they're 4th on this drive. They're 1st and 10 at Lemmon McIntosh's 34. 5.5 minutes gone in the 3rd. No wideouts, wing to the right. Zabe under center now. Eye backfield. Stretch handoff while they fake it to Brady. Going long downfield. Schweitzer leaps and catches it inside the 10-yard line. No, the coverage wasn't too bad by Wyatt Shell. It ended up being a jump ball. Schweitzer
It'll be 1st and goal, Buffaloes
leapt up
Cowboy 3
and caught it, and down at the 3-yard line for 31 yards to make it 1st and goal. Big catch by Schweitzer, who's having a big night receiving himself, a 31-yarder there. And Brock Zabe is 6 of 7 for 175 yards through the air now. 1st and goal for Stanley County at the 3-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh. 6:15 in the 3rd. Handed up the middle and trying to work his way in and pushing his way forward. It is a touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffaloes. Cantu with the touchdown.
Aaron Cantu was in the backfield that time and took the handoff to score. Well, that's the first time we've seen that. His first carry, and Aaron Cantu
Cantu's first career touchdown.
puts it in, and now Stanley County's lead is 3 scores. So Cantu has done a lot of defense, so good in the kicking game on kickoffs. Now he has a offensive touchdown, had a defensive touchdown earlier in the year. Zabe trying to run the 2-point conversion in, and he stretches it across. And let's take a break. 6:02 left, third quarter. Stanley County now with a 32-8 lead over Lemmon McIntosh. And back to Ole Williamson Field in 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Starting a John Deere dealership during the Depression took guts and vision. But C.J. Grossenberg was determined to help the community. He supplied more than equipment. He supplied a better way of life for his neighbors. Today, the family business is still going strong. Because round here, Grossenberg proves our values to our community every day. Grossenberg Implement is celebrating 85 years and is 4th generation family owned and operated.
So yes, for Aaron Cantu, his second touchdown actually this season. He had the very first one of the year for Stanley County in that opener at Sully Buttes on that blazing hot day when he recovered a fumble in the end zone. Now he has an offensive score to complete an 11-play, how about that, 92-yard drive to take the first 5:58 of the third quarter. Not quite nearly 10 minutes what Lemmon McIntosh did in the first quarter, but it's a drive that may go a long way toward deciding this game as Stanley County now has a 32-8 lead. Zabe with a big 31-yard pass to Barrett Schweitzer just before Cantu's touchdown run, and now Aaron kicks off with Ham and Picklesheimer back at around their own 8-yard line. Lemmon McIntosh really in a hole now, down 24. They've won their last 2, the Cowboys have. Cantu waits on the signal. He now has it, and he's ready to boot it. And this one comes down to Ham at his 9-yard line to the 10, 15, 20. Wright tries to cut back up at the 30, down to around his 33 or 4 before
Ham
plays.
Frost brought down by Frost.
On him down. And Lemmon McIntosh.
Lemmon starts 1st and 10 at their 34-yard line.
Now, with some work to do, down 24 points to Stanley County. 32-8, 5:56 in the third. Lemmon McIntosh will be at their own 34. Regular season will close for Stanley County in faith next Friday night here on KGFX. Our coverage begins at 6:30. And that's a Longhorn team that has had good years recently, but really struggling this year. 1-5 going into their game tonight. 1st and 10, Lemmon McIntosh. Now you would imagine they'll put it in the air from their 34, down 24 points midway through the third quarter. Sawyer Thompson under center. Yeah, they run it with Ham, but he's been dependable. 35-yard line and 40 before Landon Bain stopped him. Again, their head coach, Josh Anderson, not here. If you didn't hear our keys to success, a very good reason that Josh is not here is he and his wife actually right now are in Wichita, Kansas. They've been trying for a couple of years to adopt a child, and that came through for them this week. So, wonderful moment for the Anderson family, but it is he's away from this game, and the former lineman, athletic director Michael Udy, is running this Lemmon McIntosh team in Coach Anderson's absence. 2nd and 3 from their own 31 for Lemmon McIntosh. Handed to Ham. Cuts up 45-yard line. That's first down. He's across midfield, and he's in the Stanley County territory at the 48-yard line. Blair Ham at the 49 it is, but it's a first down run for Blair of 10. But Lemmon McIntosh, still 5 minutes left in the third, but they can't dawdle around now, down 32-8. Understand, and they've run the ball. This team could barely run the ball at all last year. Their running game has been a lot better this season. 1st and 10, Lemmon McIntosh, Stanley County's 49. And a little counterplay. It's Ham around the right side, 45, and
Ham with the carry,
brought down with an ankle tackle by Brock Zabe, but not until he made the Stanley County 44-yard line for 5 more yards. So it'll be a second down play coming up here. 2nd down and 5. Back of the ball's on the Stanley County 44-yard line. Lemmon McIntosh comes to the line. Receiver split to the left. Colden merely came across. No, in fact, he did come across.
Flag on the play. Offside.
In case was not drawn.
Offsides against the Buffalo.
I think this is going to be enough to give Lemmon McIntosh a first down. Should be. As the line to gain is the 39-yard line of Stanley County, and they're across that. So, yes, it is a first down for Lemmon McIntosh. Well, that's only the 3rd penalty tonight for Stanley County, so that's a better number for them. But they've given Lemmon McIntosh first downs on 2 of them. 1st and 10 at the Stanley County 39. Pitch hits Ham again around right end, 39, 36, but Ham and others make sure he doesn't gain any more. Bame was there too. But you've got to do some work to bring Ham down. He's a pretty physical player.
Brought down by Frost and Zabe.
Frost was in on that play, a little slow getting up, but he is now. He was held to a 3-yard gain by Ham. 4:09 in the 3rd. Thompson again, Sawyer Thompson, the senior quarterback, coming to the bench for the play. It's not leaving him a lot of time to get the play in. 2nd and 7 for Lemmon McIntosh at Stanley County's 36. 3:54 in the 3rd. Stanley County up 32-8 as they try to start 6-1. Picklesheimer to the right, now in motion to the left. And the pitch to Hiroshi, and he dropped the ball. He's able to fall on it back at his 42.
Football falls on the ground.
Well, that's
Cowboys cover it up.
Play where they're trying to go to Hiroshi in a speed sweep, but Picklesheimer couldn't hang on to the ball. However, the
Cowboys.
quickness to fall on it. It is for a loss back at Stanley County's 42, so that's a loss of 6 yards. And puts Lemmon McIntosh at 3rd and 13. They're just 3 of 7 in this game on 3rd down. That's a little bit above their season average, actually. Receivers split each way in the pistol formation now as Thompson sends a man in motion. That's Moment, and they hand off to Brady to a Ham up the middle. 40-35 to the 30-yard line. Still running right sideline. 20, 15. He is near the 10. He's out of bounds.
Ham with the carry.
Blair Ham, with his biggest run of the game, gives Lemmon McIntosh a first down around the Stanley County, inside the Stanley County 10-yard line. That's all the way
Cowboys
at the 8.
1st and 10 at the Stanley County 8.
That's a 34-yard run for Blair Ham, and he's up to 97 yards on 19 carries. So, Lemmon McIntosh with a drive for a touchdown they desperately need. Down 32-8 with 2:57 left in the 3rd. They're 1st and goal at Stanley County's 8. Blake Drayton is wide to the left, slot to the left. That's Molman. That's the wide side, and a keeper by Thompson up the middle. He is around the 5-yard line before he is brought in.
Thompson with the carry brought down by Kolda.
Once again, Case Kolda.
2nd goal for the Cowboys. That's a 4.
They'll spot it just short of the 4, so statistically a 4-yard carry by Thompson. Kolda, Stanley County's leading tackler, in on another play. What a year he's having. Only a sophomore and still room to grow at 5'9", 180. 2nd and goal, Lemmon McIntosh at Stanley County's 4. Pitch to Ham around the right and dragged down. Tried to turn that corner. Who dragged him down? Case Kolda.
Ham with the carry. Kolda with the takedown.
And Ham thought he was going to turn that corner and go right into the right corner of the end zone. Instead, it's no gain. And it's 3rd down and goal for Lemmon McIntosh at the Stanley County 4. 1:48 in the 3rd quarter. Stanley County up 32-8. Lemmon McIntosh not straying from their plan, still taking time. Again, here comes Sawyer Thompson, the quarterback, to the bench to receive the play call. And bringing them out of their huddle, but that time keeps ticking. Down to 90 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Drayton is a wide out to the left. Only 3 to snap it as they give it to Ham. Right guard, and he makes his way forward. Just a little short of the goal line, however.
Brought down by Cantu.
Aaron Cantu was there to make the stop.
Brings up 4th and goal for the Cowboys.
In fact, they're a couple of yards short. So obviously Lemmon McIntosh goes forward here on 4th and goal at Stanley County's 2, down to a minute left in the third quarter. So this is over a 5-minute drive for Lemmon McIntosh. But down 24, there's only a certain amount of time left. And they, again, take their time. Sawyer Thompson still at the sideline. In fact, Lemmon McIntosh will call a timeout, an Actegra timeout. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Actegra cooperative today. We'll take 30 with 43 seconds left third quarter. Stanley County leads Lemmon McIntosh 32-8. More in 30 seconds on 1060, 103.1 KGFX. You know, the pace Lemmon McIntosh is playing at, you'd think this was still a fairly tight game, but they're still taking their time to get plays in. And now, with 43 seconds left in the third quarter, and they just had to burn their first time out of the second half, they're 4th and goal.
Other events for the week. Thursday night, volleyball will again travel to Dupree.
Stanley County is up by a score of 32
to
8.
First race at 2 p.m. And next Friday night,
so obviously the offense on the field here.
Team will travel to Faith. Start time 7 p.m.
4th and goal here with 43 seconds to go in the third quarter at the north end, the end to our right. Drayton wide to the left. Molman is a slot to the left. Now in the pistol formation is Sawyer Thompson, the Lemmon McIntosh senior quarterback. Claps his hands, takes the snap, tries to run forward, tries to pitch it ahead as he's hit, and the pass is incomplete. It was a little shovel pass they tried, and it'll be Stanley County's ball anyway. And a desperate attempt to shovel the ball ahead by Thompson is incomplete, and with 37 seconds to go in the third quarter, Stanley County takes over. They're at their own 2, but they have the football back, and up 32-8.
Stanley County will take over 1st and 10.
And again, there's a 5-minute and 25-second drive by Lemmon McIntosh that led to nothing. And a team that has been able to run the ball tonight. They came in averaging 139 yards, and they have 140 on the ground. But again, they have taken their time, even with this big deficit, and they couldn't get anything going there. So Stanley County will start at their 2, and they had the ball. This is only their second possession of the second half. They had the ball nearly the first 6 minutes of this third quarter. Under center is Zabe, and Brady will try to give him a little room. He is across the 5, a couple more yards
Brady
after
with the carry,
that.
brought down by Maher and others.
And with Maher first on the play, as Brady runs the ball again for the 14th time tonight.
Second down for the Buffaloes.
He's over the 100-yard mark. He gained 3 that time to the 5. He's now at 113. Stanley County does not have to snap the ball again in the third quarter, and they won't. We're through 3 at Ole Williamson Field, and on the Wagner Auto scoreboard, it's Stanley County 32, Lemmon McIntosh 8. Wagner Auto, the one place to go. Coming up the fourth quarter from Fort Pierre in 1 minute on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
At Northern Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Back for the fourth quarter at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. I'm David Burrell. Our studio coordinator is Haley Hansen. Live tickets, Brian Menning taking care of the video toy boat. Remember, you can watch it at the KGFX page at drgnews.com and the DRG News app, brought to you by Bauman Lumber. And also, Bauman Lumber brings you our player of the game in our family dental of Pierre and Gettysburg postgame. Fourth quarter underway shortly with Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh at Ole Williamson Field 32-8. Colton Brady and Aaron Cantu have touchdown runs in this game for Stanley County. Brock Zabe with touchdown passes to Barrett Schweitzer and Paxton Deal. Now from left to right, Stanley County is second down and 7. They're at their own 5-yard line. Under center is Brock Zabe. And fakes the pitch, runs straight ahead to the 10-yard line. Close to that first down. He's pushed back. We'll see how much forward progress he's given.
Zabe with the carry, brought down by Ham.
Blair Ham again with another
Brings up 3rd and short.
Physical play. The forward progress was to the 11-yard line. So that'll make it 3rd down and a yard for Stanley County. As the fourth quarter begins, and Stanley County again over the 30-point mark. They averaged 37 a game. And the handoff
Brady with the carry
to Colton Brady, and he does have the first down this time on a very late flag. This flag came down way after the play ended.
There is a flag on the play.
Brady was stopped by Blair Ham and around the 16-yard line, or 17. That's enough for the first down. But again, way after the play came this penalty flag. And let's see what Steve Rounds tells us here. Personal foul
against the Cowboys
on Lemmon McIntosh. So that'll give Stanley County 15 more yards. So something was done again. It was after the play ended. So this will give Stanley County a lot more room, in fact, all the way out to their 32-yard line.
Stanley County has it 1st and 10 at their
Quick check of the scoreboard. Pierce lead over Huron now 35-0 at Hollister Field at Phil Trotner Stadium at the end of 3. That's on 1060, 103.1 KGFX. Huron a lot better, but the Governors bouncing back well tonight. 1st and 10 Stanley County from their 32. Pitch right to Brady. Looks for room outside. 32-35. A tackle broken, and now an ankle tackle brings him down and around the 38. But Brady again on a play that looked like it could have been a loss is able to make positive yardage out of it before he was brought in by the corner Blake Drayton. In fact, that's 7 yards more for Colton, all the way to his 39. 2nd down and 3. Stanley County is in the 30s in points, as we say once again. This is the 6th time this season they have at least 30 points. 2nd and 3 from their 39. 10.5 minutes left. It's 32-8 Stanley County. Fake on the speed sweep. Now the hand to Brady at left guard. 40, 1st down, 44-yard line. Drayton's able to cut the angle off and bring him down, Blake Drayton. But it's another 1st down for Stanley County.
1st down for the Buffaloes. 1st and 10 at their 49-yard line.
And
44-yard line.
It's 5 more yards for Colton to the 44. 131 yards now. Colton Brady with another big night. He's over 700 yards for the year. Remember, he missed a couple of games. First and 10, Stanley County from their 44. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. SC leading 32-8 over Lemmon McIntosh. Richardson out of the backfield. Lines up now as a wide out to the right. And on a play fake, they will try to throw it on the right side for Frost, who's open and catches it at the 30 of Lemmon McIntosh and down inside the 25. Again, a little play fake.
Brought down by Molman.
Brady Molman was able to bring him down, but again, that Lemmon McIntosh defense taken in by the play fake again, and Molman is still down, so we'll take time out. 9:42 left in the third, or in the fourth quarter. Here at Ole Williamson Field with Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh 32-8. The ball, by the way, will be at the 23-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh, but they'll look at Molman, and we'll return in 30 seconds here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Brady Molman off the field. He made the tackle on the 33-yard pass play from Zabe to Frost. And Frost having his best night of the year receiving. 3 catches, 84 yards. But these numbers now for Zabe, 7 of 8 passing, 208 yards. His best night throwing the ball this season. At the 23-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh, first and 10. Clock runs again. Just under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Brock Zabe under center. A 3-score lead for Stanley County, and why not? Give it to Brady. Near the 21-yard line, held to a couple before he was pushed back by
brought down by
Ham and Jacobson Sala. Gain was to the 20. It's 3, and it's second down and 7. As Brady continues to have another big rushing night. Just over 9 minutes left. Stanley County looking to improve to 6-1. A 6-win season, of course, for them a couple of years back. Only 3 wins a year ago. A little counter play. Schweitzer, room for Barrett this time. Up the middle off a tackle to the 10. And inside the 10-yard line before he's brought down.
Schweitzer with the carry, brought down by Ham.
Well, Stanley County has tried to make that play work several times tonight, but this time they're able to finally do so on that counter play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they're all the way down to the 2. As that was 18 yards for Schweitzer. Stanley County, if this game's not put away already, they could do it right here. First and goal at the 2-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh. Brady is smacked right away.
Brady with the carry, stopped by Peterson.
Avery Peterson. And, you know, when he hits you, you know it because he's a 229-pounder at 6'1". And he smacked Colton Brady right there on a good hit. The ball is back at the 4, loss of 2. Second down and goal. That's as hard as Brady's been hit all year. I mean, a good lick, clean one by Avery Peterson on second and goal of the 4. Zabe, handoff, tries Brady again. Up the middle and push back again, but maybe not legally this time.
Zabe with the carry, brought down by Sensala.
Jacobson Sala may have grabbed a face mask.
Flag on the play.
The flag came down as the play was being made. Well, let's see what we have here from our referee, Steve Rounds. No, it's against Stanley County for a hold. Again, the penalty number down, just the 4th of the game for Stanley County. But they are back to the Lemmon McIntosh 13-yard line, where it'll be second down and goal over again. 7:44 left. The lead for Stanley County, 32-8, as they try to increase it here over Lemmon McIntosh at Ole Williamson Field. Under center is Zabe. Richardson beside him. Pitch right to Brady. He is to the 15, to the 10-yard line, and inside the 5. Brady got a lot of that yardage back.
Brady
brought down by Hiroshi
Shell.
Picklesheimer and by Wyatt Shell.
3rd and goal for the Buffaloes.
Well, that brought him back to the 3, so they got all of that penalty yardage back plus 1. And now 3rd and goal. And more time keeps coming off that clock. 7:43 remaining. Keep me on your toes, Bruce Reese. Here's a pitch left to Colton Brady. Cuts back up. Easy touchdown.
Buffalo.
Big hole at left guard.
Brady with the carry.
Brady has his 2nd touchdown of the game. With, again, huge room. And this line on both sides has been so steadily good all year for SC. And they keep blowing holes open. And now Stanley County, well in charge of this game. Probably were already, but really are now with a 38-8 lead. And they're going to go for 2. They have made it on all the first 4 2-point conversions tonight. And Brock Zabe will try again to make it 5 for 5. He just runs straight ahead, breaks the tackle, he's in again. And we'll take a break. 7:33 remaining at Ole Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. Now Stanley County's in the 40s. They're up over Lemmon McIntosh 40-8.
Your score, the Cowboys.
And we return in 30
40.
seconds here on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
For Stanley County, another drive of over 90 yards. Remember, this drive started at their own 2. That is a 98-yard drive in 11 plays, taking 5:04, ending with a touchdown run by Brady. They had a 92-yard drive to score earlier. Stanley County now with 416 yards of offense, 208 passing, and 208 rushing. Aaron Cantu will kick. Stanley County's lead now at 40-8 with 7:33 left. Lemmon McIntosh, again, even when they had the ball down 3 scores, weren't really in a hurry to do anything. Aaron Cantu will kick off to them. Ham and Picklesheimer wait back at around their 10. It is Ham from his 12, 15, 20, 25-yard line. 1 tackle's broken, and Blair's down to around his
tripped up by Bourne.
29-yard line before he's brought in by
first and 10
Q Bourne.
At their 29-yard line.
And Lemmon McIntosh from their 29 will start this possession with just under 7.5 minutes left. But again, will they still take their time? Brady Molman with a little bit of a limp as he comes off the field to the sideline. And again, they go into their huddle. And just take a little bit of time. Lyman is their final regular season opponent in Lemmon next Friday night. And the Raiders not having a good night in Oneida, as we will tell you about in just a moment. 1st and 10 for Lemmon McIntosh from their 29. Man in motion is a Picklesheimer, and he tries that sweep around right end. Breaks 1 tackle. He's across the 30 and forced out of bounds.
Picklesheimer with the carry, forced out of bounds by Frost.
Blaze Frost has had a good night on both sides of the ball, is over there to force him away. Lyman, it was a gain, by the way, of 5 yards to their 34. Lemmon is trailing Sully Buttes in Oneida. It's a Charger team that we saw earlier in the season. They've struggled. They're 2-4, but they're leading Lemmon 36-20 early in the fourth quarter tonight in Oneida. That game's on 94.5, 100.5 KPLO. From their 29-yard line, Lemmon McIntosh is 2nd and 5. Fake that sweep. Thompson got blasted, made it back to the line of scrimmage, but
the carry brought down by Bourne.
That is all, as Q Bourne gave him a very hard hit. Held him to no gain. And it has been physical on both sides. Saw that late hit a while ago on Lemmon McIntosh, who now is third down from their 29-yard line. And with a run, right guard Molman back on the field, made it to his 35. 36-yard line.
Fourth down for the Cowboys.
That'll be fourth down and around 3. And Lemmon McIntosh keeping the offense on the field, and 4th and 3 now at their 36. Thompson with a throw to the right and a dive, and the catch is made.
Thompson's pass is complete to Drayton.
At his 41 to Blake Drayton. That was a good catch on a ball that was thrown a little bit wide. Good catch there to give Lemmon McIntosh a first down. As Blake Drayton made the catch. 1st and 10 for Lemmon McIntosh now from their 41. Thompson brings it to Ham, and Blair's room. He's in midfield. Breaks another tackle to the 40 of Stanley County 30. He's gone. Down the right sideline, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Cowboys.
Blair Ham.
Ham with the carry.
Just a little counter. Nothing particularly complicated about that play, and Blair Ham just outran everybody for a 59-yard touchdown. And Ham goes well over 100 yards with that carry. With 5:25 left, the second score for Lemmon McIntosh cuts the Stanley County lead to 40-14. So he just turned the corner and then outraced everyone. 158 yards now for Blair Ham. So Ham and Brady both have had big games running the football. So now Lemmon McIntosh at the end to our left. The south end goes for 2. Thompson takes the snap, rolls to the right, throws toward the end zone, and it is complete for the 2-point conversion caught by Blake Drayton. So we'll take a break with 5:25 to play. Now Stanley County's lead over Lemmon McIntosh is 40-16, and we'll return on 30 seconds here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
The foundation for how we do business is right in our initials, W-E. We. Everything we do is a partnership. We understand solving the many complex challenges growers face every day takes teamwork. And when we succeed, we do it together. That's the power of we.
Lemmon McIntosh, 5 plays, 71 yards for their scoring drive, taking just over 2 minutes in the last 59 on a Blair Ham touchdown run. And for Blair, that's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the 2-point conversion makes it a 40-16 Stanley County lead, 5:25 left. Sully Buttes has scored again. And they're now leading Lemmon in Oneida 42-20 with 8 minutes to go. That's on 94.5, 100.5 KPLO. And Sully Butte was 11th in the 9BC point standings anyway. That'll assure them of being in the playoffs, but that is a little bit of a surprise and a very good evening for the Chargers to this point. 8 men are near the 50-yard line for Stanley County. They're expecting an onside try here by Lemmon, McIntosh, Orochi, Picklesheimer. And they've got nothing to lose. Why not try it with 5:25 to go? Their moment back in place, and they boot it deep. And catching it on a couple of bounces back at his 7-yard line to the 10, 15, 20, 25 to the 30, 35, 40. Another tackle broken. Left sideline, it's to midfield and then out of bounds.
Deal with the return.
That was Paxton Deal had to come back and take that ball, and it was the kicker, Orochi Picklesheimer, who finally forced him out of bounds. Been a rather nice run back by Paxton Deal, although there is a flag here with 5:14 left, and Stanley County leading 40-16 over Lemmon McIntosh. We'll see what this is, and we'll remind you that in our Family Dental Appear and Gettysburg post-game show, it's a sideline warning.
Unsportsmanlike
it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Anyway, in our Family Dental Appear and Gettysburg post-game show, we'll name our Bauman Lumber player of the game, so please stay with us. So this will be added to the end of this run back, which was a very good one for Paxton Deal. Back, in fact, to his 48th 42-yard run back. And now you add on 15 more.
Stanley County will start 1st and 10 at the Cowboy 34-yard line.
The return actually was to the Lemmon McIntosh 49. Then you add on the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Lemmon McIntosh, and it brings it all the way to the 34-yard line of the Cowboys. So Lemmon McIntosh losing their cool here a little bit. 1st and 10 Stanley County. Zabe with the handoff to Brady. A tug at the jersey. Now Molman stops him, that may have grabbed the face mask. We'll see. It's down to the 30-yard line.
With the carry. Molman on
or is it a hold on Stanley County again? We'll see. The gain was 4
holding against the Buffaloes.
30-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh, but it's coming back because Stanley County's been called for another hold. And the back of the ball's on the 45-yard line, so it'll be 1st down and 21. So now up to 5 penalties on Stanley County. Just over 5 minutes left, 5:03 as the clock is frozen. 40-16, Stanley County leading Lemmon McIntosh. But they're 1st and, at 21. The back of the ball's on their 45-yard line. Zabe under center. Looks at a 4-man front. Little counter play again to Schweitzer, and it's wrapped up by, once again, a young man who's having a pretty good game on the defensive line, Avery Peterson. As we mentioned earlier, that's studying film and seeing that play and seeing that Stanley County tries a lot and staying at home to make it, as Peterson does again. Loss of another yard makes it 2nd and 22 for Stanley County at the Lemmon McIntosh 46. But the Buffs have a 3-score lead at 40-16, 4.5 minutes to go. They'll end their regular season next Friday night in Faith against the Longhorns. We'll have it for you here on KGFX 6:30 next Friday night.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. 1060 KGFX Pierre. Rebroadcasting on K276GT. 103.1 FM Fort Pierre. Be safe. Drive smart.
Stanley County will take an Agtegra timeout. That's their first of the second half. We'll take 30 as well. Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. 4:10 left. Stanley County leads Lemmon McIntosh 40-16. Back in 30 seconds on 1060 103.1 KGFX.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Here, Stanley County leads Lemmon McIntosh 40-16 with 4:10 left. Half 100 for Sully Buttes. The Chargers now leading Lyman 50-20 in Oneida with 6 minutes to go. How about that for Sully Buttes tonight? The Raiders will not make their trip back to Presho happily. Second down, 22 for Stanley County at Lemmon McIntosh's 46 with 4:10 to go. Zabe under center. And play is stopped here. Now we're ready to go again. Brock Zabe, and now Steve Rounds is saying hold it, and says now you can go. They're set again at the line. 4 men front for Lemmon McIntosh. Fake the stretch handoff and a throw to the left in the flat. Cash Richardson makes the catch. 47, 45, 40 left sideline. 30, needs a block. He's to the 20. He is to the 10. He is brought down inside the 5. And then the football came loose.
Zabe's pass is complete to Richardson.
Richardson, well, they say the ground caused the fumble. They're going to say the ground forced the fumble. So it is
4-yard line.
No fumble. Instead, it is a big play, 42 yards from Zabe to Cash Richardson all the way to the Lemmon McIntosh 4-yard line. Cash Richardson gets on the offensive stat sheet for the first time as a receiver this year, and Brock Zabe now has 250 yards passing in this game. First and goal, Stanley County at the Lemmon McIntosh 4-yard line. Zabe under center. Takes his time with this big league. Toss left up, give it to Colton Brady. Around right end, Picklesheimer trying to drive him down. Second effort, however, brings him into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanley County. Colton Brady has his third of the night. Another 3-touchdown game for Colton Brady. Picklesheimer thought he had him at around the 5, but Colton broke his way through that tackle. Brady had a 3-touchdown game a year ago. He's had a couple more this season. And he has another one here, and the Stanley County lead is back up to 30 with 3:24 to go. As the Buffs now have their season high in points. They'll try to throw in the 2-point play here, and Zabe completes it to Richardson.
Conversion is good.
And we'll
Zabe
take a break.
to Richardson.
Stanley County now in front of Lemmon McIntosh 48-16 with 3:24 left at Ole Williamson Field. Back in 30 seconds on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
So the first reception of the season by Cash Richardson, a 42-yarder, just before another Colton Brady touchdown run for his third of the game. He's up to 10 this year after having 7 a year ago. 3-play, 34-yard drive, took 2:01. And Stanley County with a 48.9, 48-16, their season high in points scored now. And ready to kick is Aaron Cantu. The deep men for Lemmon McIntosh, one of whom is Wyatt Shell, stands back and around his 10. Spinning kick end over end. Picklesheimer runs up on Hiroshi Picklesheimer at his 18-20, 25-yard line and 30-35 and brought down.
Return, brought down by Rogo.
And around his own 36 by Hayden Rogo. And one more possession here for Lemmon McIntosh. They'll spot it at their own 37. Lyman again goes to Lemmon for the regular season finale for Lemmon McIntosh next Friday. We'll be in Faith for the Buffs and the Faith Longhorns, 6:30 here on KGFX next Friday night. New quarterback here. And a handoff comes to Molman. He is still in there.
The carry brought down by Myers.
And Blake couldn't turn the corner and is brought down at the 35 for a loss of a couple of yards. And Whit Myers, the freshman, gets a chance to make a play. 2:45 left. Second down and 12 for Lemmon McIntosh from their 35. And a roll to the left for the Lemmon McIntosh quarterback, and he is dragged down by the shoulder pad.
Penfield with the keeper, brought down by Myers.
And it's Will Penfield. He's a freshman. And Myers over there again to make the stop, and that's a sack. So there's the first sack of this game for Stanley County. Myers got to make another play. That's sack number 18 for the Buffaloes this season. It's back at the 33, a loss of a couple. That'll make it third down and 14 for Lemmon McIntosh. So it's Will Penfield, the freshman, now in at quarterback for Lemmon McIntosh. And Will with a roll to the right. Penfield wants to throw down the right sideline and incomplete. Trying to come back
Penfield's pass
and make a
for Fogarty,
play on the ball
incomplete.
for Casey Fogarty, but it's incomplete. And that'll make it fourth down. And now Stanley County, I'm sure, with the aim, and Lemmon McIntosh probably won't try to stop them and try to run out this last couple of minutes. We're down to a minute 52 left now. Fourth down, 14 for Lemmon McIntosh at their 33-yard line. They're in punt formation. Nobody's deep for Stanley County. Now Landon Boehm will go back. Picklesheimer had it blocked. Coy Ludeman is able to block it and then fall on it.
Ludeman with the blocked punt. Stanley County
no chance that time
first and 10 at
for
the Cowboy 20-yard line.
Picklesheimer to get that off. What a play there by Coy Ludeman, the sophomore, 5'10", 145 pounds. And Coy falls on it at the 20-yard line of Lemmon McIntosh. But you can imagine here that with a minute 45 left, Stanley County will just try to run this out, and they bring Weston Prince in at quarterback. They've got youngsters in there too. Van Wise in. Boehm is the running back here, and it's landed with a carry through right guard, just a couple for him.
Boehm with the carry.
Ludeman,
brought down by Molman,
who just made that punt block, is in there. Ryder Roseland, the freshman, playing at a tight end spot. Gain of a couple. Whit Myers, who was just in on defense, is now in on offense. As we say, Weston Prince, the sophomore, is in the quarterback position for this last minute 10. Our family dental will appear in Gettysburg post-game coming up, and we'll name a Bowen Lumber player of the game, so please stay with us for that. Calvin Grandin, the junior, is in on the line. Second down and 8 at Lemmon McIntosh's 18. Hand to Boehm again, and he got run over by John Mayer, the freshman.
Boehm with the carry, brought down by Mayer.
And likely only one more snap in this one. The gain was to the 15 for 3 for Landon. Now down to 31 seconds left, and all the Buffs go to the sideline and then come right back out for what should be the last snap of this one. As Stanley County with a season-high point total to celebrate homecoming, and Levi
senior for Stanley County in the backfield.
Wagner-Erno is in. They did a neat thing to let Levi have a touchdown in a simulated play before the game, and now a kneel down here by Brock Zabe
And that'll bring us to the end
end
of
it.
the ball game.
And the Stanley County Buffaloes,
The Cowboys 16, the Buffaloes 48.
looking very strong again, having their most points of the season, their most yards of this season, too. And they almost certainly have assured themselves of a home game in the first round of the 9AA playoffs. The final score at Ole Williamson Field on the Wagner Auto scoreboard, the Stanley County Buffaloes 48, the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys 16. Stanley County improves to 6-1. Lemmon McIntosh is now 3-4. And that Family Dental of Pier and Gettysburg postgame is coming up. We'll have it for you in 2 minutes here on 1060, 103.1 KGFX.
If you ranch or farm, you've all lost them at one time or another. I'm talking about rake teeth. Your John Deere dealer, Grossenberg Implement, knows how important they are this time of year as you're raking those corn stalks together to bale or getting ready for next year's hay crop. So this week, Grossenberg Implement is offering an 8% discount on all rake teeth. Fix those worn-out teeth on your hay rake now and save only at Grossenberg Implement locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. If
your first car, it might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Titan Machinery is your go-to Case IH agricultural equipment dealer. Your Highmore, Miller, and Pierre locations have a large selection of new and used ag equipment with access to one of the largest parts and whole goods inventories in the country. Titan Machinery prides itself in providing quality Case IH parts, service, and support to Highmore, Miller, Pierre, and the surrounding communities. Stop by Titan Machinery of Highmore, Miller, and Pierre today. Power and precision to grow.
The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team. They remind you to buckle up every trip, every time. Stanley County Buffaloes have their biggest night on offense this season as they run over the Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys 48-16 at Ole Williamson Field, improve to 6-1, and almost certainly wrap up at least one home game in the playoffs. They are almost certainly going to be here on Thursday night, October 19th, and maybe with a chance, if they can win, to be at home the Thursday after that. That will be determined later, but certainly a first-round home game is probably a sure thing now for SC. And what a night for the Buffaloes on offense. And this was after Lemmon McIntosh in their first drive of the game had the ball nearly 10 minutes, but it ended with a fourth down interception in the end zone by Brock Zabe after Lemmon McIntosh had driven it from their 26 to Stanley County's 9. But Stanley County took only 4 plays to score in the first possession they had. A 39-yard touchdown pass from Brock Zabe to Barrett Schweitzer in a 2-point conversion, 8-0 Stanley County late in the first quarter. After a Lemmon McIntosh punt, Colton Brady had the first of his 3 touchdowns, a 29-yarder with just over 7.5 minutes left in the first half, 16-0 after another 2-pointer. And Lemmon McIntosh then scored on their next possession on a 61-yard halfback option pass from Blair Ham to Wyatt Shell. They went for 2 and made it, cutting the Stanley County lead to 16-8. And Stanley County with a drive on their next possession, but Zabe was intercepted in the end zone. But then penalties hurt Lemmon McIntosh on their last full possession of the first half. 3 penalties prevented them from scoring and moving the ball. In fact, they had to punt. And Stanley County, with 13 seconds left in the first half, a one-play scoring drive. Zabe hit Paxton Deal for a 45-yard touchdown. That made it 24-8 Stanley County at the half. And then the Buffs took the first 5:58 of the third quarter on a 92-yard drive that ended with Aaron Cantu scoring his first offensive touchdown this season. He had that defensive score in the opener in Sully Buttes, landing on a fumble in the end zone, but ended a great drive with a 3-yard touchdown run. NSC led 32-8. Lemmon McIntosh then drove it from their 34 to Stanley County's 2, but were stopped on 4th down, and Stanley County then had a 98-yard scoring drive. Their first 2 drives of the second half were 92 and 98-yard drives. Colton Brady ended that 98-yard drive with a touchdown run from 3 yards. NSC's lead was 40-8. Blair Ham had a 59-yard touchdown on Lemmon McIntosh's next possession, and that made it 40-16. But then Stanley County then came right back and scored on another Brady touchdown after a Zabe 42-yard pass to Cash Richardson set them up at the Lemmon McIntosh 4. Brady's third touchdown run of the night, and that made it 48-16, and that is how it ended. 465 yards, the best so far this season for SC, 215 rushing and 250 yards passing. Lemmon McIntosh, 271 yards on 202 rushing and 69 passing. 18 first downs for Stanley County. Lemmon McIntosh, 12. And only 3 fewer plays after Lemmon McIntosh had a big advantage there in the first half. Lemmon McIntosh ran 48 plays. Stanley County ran 45. Possession, 25-45 for Lemmon McIntosh, 22-15 for Stanley County. Lemmon McIntosh, 4 of 11 on 3rd down, 2 of 4 on 4th down. Stanley County, 5 of 7 on 3rd down, 0 of 1 on 4th down. 5 penalties, 40 yards on Lemmon McIntosh. 5 penalties, 41 yards for Stanley County, who had 149 yards rushing. Another big night running the ball for Colton Brady. 22 carries, 3 scores. Brock Zabe, 4 carries, 39 yards. Barrett Schweitzer, 5 for 18. But what a night throwing the ball for Zabe. 8 of 9, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Blaze Frost, 3 catches for 84 yards. Barrett Schweitzer, 2 for 71 for the score. Deal's only catch was that 45-yard touchdown score. Cass Richardson with that 1 big catch for 42. Blair Ham had a nice night running the ball, too, for Lemmon McIntosh, 158 yards and 22 carries. Sawyer Thompson, 8 for 22. And Lemmon McIntosh was held to 69 yards passing. 61 of those came on that pass by Ham. Sawyer Thompson, only 2 of 6 for 8 yards. Stanley County improves to 6-1 on a homecoming win, and again likely wrapping up a first-round playoff game and maybe the chance for another on their home field. We have some scores to tell you about, but we have a player of the game to name first. It's brought to you by Bauman Lumber, and we will name that player of the game in 30 seconds here on KGFX.
Do you have a new pair of jeans or a favorite shirt with a small tear or hole? Or your winter coat has a broken zipper? Don't throw them away. Call Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery in Fort Pierre to have your items fixed as good as new. They also provide hemming, other sewing services, as well as custom embroidery for a truly professional look and design. Lila Briggs Sewing and Embroidery is a proud supporter of all Stanley County school activities and wishes the student athletes the best of luck in the school year.
A lot of guys could have been eligible to win that shirt. Boy, Ham was so good for Lemmon McIntosh tonight. Brady's big night. Frost with a big night, catching the ball. Paxton Deal with a 1 touchdown catch. But this was the best game overall for Brock Zabe this season. With the interception as well, his 4th of the year and 250 yards passing. Brock Zabe is our Bauman Lumber player of the game, so he'll get the T-shirt this time around. Well, let's look at South Dakota High School football scores one more time before we leave. Pierre, coming back from the loss last week to Brandon Valley, recovers to shut out Huron tonight at Hollister Field at Phil Trotner Stadium, 35-0. Govs are 6-1 before they go to T to meet T area next Friday night on River 92.7 at 6:25. The Titans went to Spearfish and blew out the Spartans 62-13 tonight. 11A, Chamberlain. Rough night for the Cubs as they fell to Del Rapids 53-7. The big game for them comes next Friday night in Millbank. That'll be on 94.5, 100.5 KPLO. That game could decide whether or not the Cubs make the postseason. How about the Winter Warriors? They went to Hartford, top team at 11B, beat the top team at 11A. In fact, Winter shut out West Central. That final was 28-0. And also in 11B tomorrow, it'll be Mobridge Pollock hosting Wagner in Mobridge tomorrow afternoon. That'll be on 1:30 tomorrow afternoon on Star 99. Now, in other 9AA teams, Platte Gaddet's winning streak is now at 6, 48-0. The Black Panthers won at Coleman Egan. Kimball Whitelake trailing at Wall 37-8. That's with 7 minutes to go in that game. And White River, well, their losing streak is now at 4. They fell to what had been a winless New Underwood team tonight in New Underwood. That final was 36-20. And other games tonight. How about the Sully Buttes Chargers? 2-4 coming in. Knew they needed a win to make sure of a playoff spot, even though they were 11th in the C-point standings. Don't have to worry about it now because they roughed up the Lyman Raiders 50-20 tonight in Oneida. Lyman now at 5-2. They will go to Lemmon to take these Lemmon McIntosh Cowboys on next week. Sully Buttes improves to 3-4. Harding County Bison, well, had a narrow lead in the first half. Now they've opened it up. In fact, they were trailing Timberlake, but now they're leading Timberlake 42-21 up in Timberlake with 8 minutes to go. Phillip now 7-0. They only needed one half of play tonight because they beat New Old Home 64-0. And also Sunshine Bible Academy broke their 23-game losing streak today. On homecoming, they beat Oldham Ramona Rutland 40-31. Jones County falling at Bennett County tonight 50-34. We'll see if that loss is hurtful for Jones County. Kadoka area leading at Faith 42-0. Just short of halftime in that game tonight. And that's some of what's happening in football. Also, got to tell you about good one going on in Harriet. Harriet Selby area is hanging on to a 36-30 lead over Potter County with 4 minutes to go. That's on 100.7 KMLO. And in all nations play today, Lower Brule improved to 4-1 by defeating Marty by a score of 67-0. So one more regular season game remains for the Stanley County Buffaloes. It'll be in Faith next Friday night against the Faith Longhorns here on KGFX. That's our plan at 6:30. If the Twins are still playing Friday, well, we'll just see what happens if that happens. Otherwise, we'll have it for you here on KGFX 6:30 next Friday evening. From Faith, Stanley County will look to complete a 7-win regular season. That's a Faith team that has they lost a lot from the last couple of years. They're really struggling this season. And then Thursday, October 19th, again, should be a sure thing now that the Buffs will be here at Ole Williamson Field that night in the first round of the 9AA playoffs. On your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you that buckling up is the best way to save your life in a crash. Do it for your family and friends. You've got someplace to be. High school football on 1060 103.1 KGFX. Brought to you by Sioux Nation in Fort Pierre, Access Health Fort Pierre, First Dakota National Bank, Avera Health, Pierre Regional Airport, Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, Zander Auto Parts, Nystrom Electrical Contracting, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Fisher Rounds and Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Ferding Electric, and Venture Communications. And these in-game sponsors help bring you high school football on KGFX. Bank West, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, Montana Dakota Utilities, the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre, Adtegra, CHS River Plains, Family Dental up here in Gettysburg, Bauman Lumber, and Wegner Auto. Thanks to everyone who helped make this happen, including Stanley County Athletic Director Keely Braceland. And a reminder again, first of all, of volleyball. You can come to Parkview Auditorium tomorrow and see the Buffs in a triangular with Cheyenne, Eagle Butte, and Todd County. But the Buffaloes in volleyball here on KGFX from Parkview on Tuesday at around 7:15 when they host Sully Buttes. But our thanks to Keely. Thanks also to Live Tickets, Brian Menning, for handling the video. And thanks also to our studio coordinator, Haley Hansen. I'm David Burrell. It's a big homecoming night for the Stanley County Buffaloes, who came up with their best game on offense this season as they improve to 6-1. The final score one more time at Oldie Williamson Field in Fort Pierre. On the Wegner Auto scoreboard, Stanley County 48, Lemmon McIntosh 16. Don't forget tomorrow on KGFX 245, Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Twins and Houston Astros, with Game 2 from Houston Sunday night at 6. Thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend. And good night from the banks of the Bad River in Fort Pierre.